Testing. Alright, cool. What the fuck? Oh boy. Alright. Um, Boom. And sup TikTok scientists? We're back. Thank you for tapping the screen, Mama Laura. He's been begging for my attention for hours. How so? Sup, Shelly? Tap the screen, you guys. Boy. Oh my god, it broke. I don't know what I did. That's probably why it keeps. Okay. Literally just saying how he wants to talk to you and general Clay stuff. I don't want to talk to him. He's a fucking loser. Thank you for the 200 likes, Shelly. Um, there we go. I seen him. He was blaming you for all of his problems. So it was the last time I seen him. Why is it not working? I'm very late. I slept in. Yeah, because I couldn't fall asleep last night. So I slept today. Why is it not working? There. That's steppy. Hydration. I'm good for. I was truck driver Trevor. Why is it not? I'm so confused right now. Thank you for the 400 likes, Defiance. What should we do? Anybody want to come chill? Bored. Thank you for the heart me, Julie. Thank you for the heart me, Trevor. Can't get my thing to work. Starting to get annoyed. This page is not available. The hell? Check your TG if you really want to be really confused. Can we watch Party Jimmy? He's crying a lot these days. I don't know. I'm sick of them. Getting very sick of this algorithm. Remove. Is that a princess auto blanket you have hanging behind? No. It's a fucking tapestry I got from online. Bum, 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 bum. Still nothing, eh? Lame. Um, what to do? What to do? Nobody wants to come up? What the? Why is... Bruh. Thank you for the follow. Bro, why is it doing this to me? Oh, that's probably why. Oh boy. There we go. My point was that thinking is not your forte, and you showed that I was correct. Yeah, sure. Sure, Kale. You're not the one to talk, bud. You can barely even string a sentence together half the time. I seen Aminal was hanging out with B, who's like notorious for hitting on married men. That was funny. He was trying to convince them of something. It was actually quite pathetic watching. I'm like, he's like, I never called him a P3DO. I just said that he got cock blocked by Chris Hansen. I never said. And then somebody's like, so you did actually call him that? He's like, yeah. Pathetic. Like, if you're gonna say something like that, at least, like, own it. Don't be, like, beating around the bush. How's my head? I wasn't hitting it that hard. It was more a joke. It didn't it doesn't even hurt. I got a thick skull, I think. I don't know. I didn't even get a headache. I was a little bit worried about that today. I was like, am I gonna have a headache all day? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Nobody's gonna come up? You guys all just gonna be lame? What's up, Lisa? Hey, it's working now. Yay! Yay! What happens in Isaac's room stays in Isaac's room. I wish. You have to go to work. Word. Word. I can't wait for Schmitty's to not have to work anymore. That'll be great. That'd be great. I remember what I was trying to remember earlier. I'll be like 2 seconds. Same, so close. Couple shifts left. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh man. Oh, I'm bored, guys. Somebody come up and say hi. Should we get this clown up here? Oh, Kale. It is my real name. How's Kale? Yeah, it's a little bit toasty. That's great. Wonderful. Yeah. Anything else new with Kale?
On house today for rent. About it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, is that right? I guess.
Finally getting out of your mom's basement.
Yeah, right into your mom's. Whoa, we're neighbors, bud.
Mm,
Just kidding. We're starting a fucking. We're starting a relationship with your mom, so you can call me daddy. And you can call Karen mom.
right.
I mean, you should have been anyways, but. Mom's a nice lady. I don't know what happened to you. You must have got it from your dad.
So that's all you got to say?
You invited me up here. I hi. There you go. I said hi.
Yeah, you're lame.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I'm so
You don't
lame,
have anything to say at TikTok scientist?
Fuck TikTok scientist. That guy's a fucking goddamn. Holy shit! Sorry. That guy's a fucking wiener.
Right. Right. So are you, but whatever.
Well, I have one. Unlike you.
Oh, so clever. You're so funny, Kale.
Bill. Okay, Bill. Sure, whatever you say, Bill. I guess I'm not as clever as old Bill there, Billy.
You're not clever at all. But
Oh no, I am not, especially compared to Bill and you. Oh, you like my leafy greens, TikTok scientist. You love it.
you were calling him daddy.
What?
Is he your daddy?
Yeah, apparently. Yep.
Hmm.
Apparently. That's the rumor. Keep it going.
How's Aminals there? Is he,
I haven't even seen Animal in fucking forever, to be honest with
yeah?
you.
Gave up on that loser?
Oh, I just haven't seen him. I saw him in a live a while ago. He said hi. That was about it.
Mm.
It was like about 2 weeks ago.
Mm. I think he's on his way to the divorce court. I watched a video yesterday when he was on vacation and he was like boasting to TikTok about it. Somebody zoomed in on the background and you could see his wife was not impressed with him. Thanks for the popcorn. Yeah. It's not looking good for old Aminal.
Yeah, well, that's their personal business, man. Nothing I fucking care to fucking comment on or fucking.
Thanks for the W.
Because I'm not a fucking goddamn teenager and I'm not in fucking junior high school, so
Right.
they can. Everybody has their fucking issues.
Aminal acts like he's in fucking junior high though. So.
No, dude, this is fucking TikTok, man. That's what fucking everybody on this fucking app does.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's why I don't fucking play that shit anymore.
That's why he's going to divorce court.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Ah.
Kale sounds angry today, right?
Why do I sound angry? Do I? If I was
I don't know.
angry,
You just sound like sober or something.
I'm working on it. I'm working on not being sober.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
What you
Only one
drinking?
way to find out, right?
What you drinking?
Whiskey.
Mm. How much do you have to drink so you're not sober?
Well, more than I've currently drank and less than what I have. I don't know. It's tough to say.
So like 10 shots, 12 shots?
Oh, I just drink it in a glass. I don't fucking count the shit.
So like 10 shots.
What, a half 2.6, I would say. Give or take.
That's not bad.
Mhm.
I'd be getting shit faced if I did that. Half a 2.6. Actually, never mind. I take that back. Whiskey, for some reason, doesn't really affect me. Like, it does, obviously, but, like, I don't feel intoxicated when I drink it.
But I bet you vodka does, right?
Yeah, vodka
See?
gets me.
That's the thing. Yeah, like I mean, I have to drink a lot more vodka to get drunk than I do whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey, one
So it's
night
like,
I drank a whole 40 and I was like, I could drive right now. I didn't drive, but I could.
yeah, but you're young. And when I was young, when I was younger, I used to be able to fucking drink a lot more tea, right? But I don't I don't go out and fucking like I'm not fucking partying or at the clubs or anything anymore. So I just fucking have a few drinks at home, kind of thing, right?
Thank you for the heart, me Spud Turtle. Spud, you should
Yeah.
see this clip. It's funny as hell. He the
Is that like I seriously have to ask you? Is that a fucking blanket? And
It's called a tapestry. So yeah, it's kind of like a blanket, but it's for a wall. Like, how fucking complicated is that?
I just can't tell what the fuck it is.
It's a tapestry.
Okay.
Do you not know what a tapestry is?
What up, bitches?
What's
Not
up,
really, no.
Lindsay? I got my main account back.
They're fancy. They were fucking Bellinis, and they were fucking strong. They fucked me right up. Girly drinks fucking kick my ass every time. That's why I like them.
How's Lindsay doing?
Oh, Lindsay is great.
Want to hear some?
How are you?
I'm all right. Want to hear something funny? Got sent this today. This was earlier.
Uh-huh.
One sec.
Hey, guys.
Just gotta.
Hi, Lindsay.
I told this kid, he got so cheesed at me because I go, bro, you got cock blocked by Chris Hansen, and he's just like, yo, what the fuck, bro? How you gonna call me a pedo like that? I'm like, you don't know who Chris Hansen is? Yo,
you guys?
you need
Nobody
to
else
Google.
gets it.
Of course you know Chris
He was well. He was right in what he said though, because you did call him a pedophile because Chris Hansen stopped pedophiles.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's a loser. I don't like him.
I got nothing. He doesn't bother me. I'm eating a salad.
Yeah, but the thing is,
What
like,
kind of salad?
he's probably never gaslit you the way he gaslights people, so he gets kind of annoying
Well,
after a while.
I've also never been in a debate with him, so
Mm,
um,
yeah, he's
you know what I mean. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be ready with animal.
But I also I don't know. Yeah, irrelevant like Jimmy. Jimmy's talking about me in a live.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of salad is that, Lindsay? I need to know.
Hopefully you guys can't hear me too, and if you can, I'll put myself on mute.
No,
But
you're good.
I can't hear.
it's just chicken, spinach, cucumbers, peppers, onions. So nothing exciting.
What's
like
what's old
dressing.
Jimler complaining about you today?
I heard his little man feelers last night.
Oh,
Those bitches kept fucking muting me. I should have put my camera on, but yeah, they kept fucking muting me like little bitches, and they
yeah.
went on like these epic rants and stuff. So them muting me actually ended up working out to my benefit. Oh my god, it was great.
They're fucking. They're sad. I honestly I can't even watch them anymore. They're so fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
What?
I just like making fun
Truck
of them.
driver Trevor, thank you for the motorcycle. Oh yeah, brother.
What are you doing tonight?
Just chilling, trying to not get banned. You know, the usual.
The yes.
Yeah, just chilling, hang out with people.
Wait.
She did good. Well, you got good reviews, so must have
Who?
really you must have really got under his skin.
Well, I don't like get into screaming matches with people. You know what I mean? I told Danielle that she was dancing on the grave of the stepson that passed away. So she's like, "You won't say that to my face." I was like, "I just did." So, anyways, they came in there and they try to get like reactions and stuff, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, "You're children." Okay. Like, I don't even fucking know you, okay? You talk about my children, you sick fucks. Like, oh, it says more about you than me.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, like he has been doing this new thing where he goes off about my brother and how he took his life, right? And he for some reason thinks I care, but like it's not really that big of a deal because he just makes himself look stupid. But what's funny is the other day he was trying to say that it's all TikTok scientists' fault. That's why he goes after my family like that. I'm
Wait,
like,
what? Doesn't even make sense.
right? He's like, you have no idea what TikTok scientist has done to me. You have no idea. And he wouldn't actually say what he did, but he's like, you have no idea what he's done to me. None. I'm like, okay, buddy. And then Clay was like, he swatted me 6 times. I'm like, I doubt he swatted you even once, but okay.
Wait, you got swatted?
6 times apparently. He would not
6
stop going.
times.
Yeah, no, I doubt it, but in the same live.
He said 3 times, by the way, not 6.
Not he said 6.
He said 3. I was in.
wouldn't
I
know.
don't care what you say, Clay or Kale. I was literally watching it the other day. Like, doesn't matter.
Hey, stand point. Come on.
Fucking Kale's about to get kicked. But
It's Friday.
yeah, so he basically blamed so they were saying that he got swatted 6 times and like, oh my god, you have no idea how crazy it is. But in the same fucking live that like literally like a half an hour prior, he was threatening the prime minister. I'm like, well, that's how you get Secret Service on your ass, and I don't think it's swatting when you threaten the prime minister's life and then the police show up. Like, that's not swatting. Swatting is like you didn't do anything wrong and the police show up, right? But
the thing though too is like, did they just come and go knock, or was it
Probably.
full on, we're kicking down your door and shit?
he claims that they kicked the door down, but I don't see any evidence for it. I think he's kind of
Got it.
yeah. I think he's
Interesting.
Yeah. But like this all happened like a year ago and he's still crying about it. I'm like, well, that's why you get swatted, because you fucking cry about it for a year. So somebody wants to, get TikTok scientists in trouble, all they have to do is fucking swat Clay and TikTok scientist gets and shit.
To be fair though, they cry about a lot of shit, right?
Yeah, that's all they do.
I can legit tell them that they fucking pissed on their cat and they're gonna still cry about it 2 years later. Remember that time you told me I pissed on my cat, but I didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man, what's funny about the video that I showed you with Aminal is he keeps like coming at me because my top gifter is Spud Turtle and Truck Driver Trevor, of course, right? But Spud Turtle's like one of the top gifters. And there was a time where she called Happy a P3DO, and then that's how they stopped being friends. And then Aminal called me it, and I'm like, well, you're a fucking hypocrite, and then now he's like trying to spin it like I was like actually butthurt. I'm like, dude, your words don't matter. I don't really care what you say. You have zero credibility because you're an overreactionary douchebag who cries about literally everything. Like, it's okay for him to call me a P3DO in his book, but then it's not okay for me to laugh at a joke where Schmitty said, "Does your wife know that you're in love with cartoon character?" referring to doses. And apparently I went after his family, so like shut the fuck up. Such a bitch. He went after my family. I can't believe he would
I don't
do
know the
that.
story.
Meanwhile, he's like telling Jimmy that it's like, oh, it's okay that you go after his family like that. Like, fucking loser, man.
Seems a little, yeah. I mean, it seems a little wild.
What do you think of that unhinged fringe account? You see that?
Well, I've seen some of the videos on it. I think it's like fucking legit.
Yeah, no, they're doing.
That's the
shit.
one that started the live. We were in the comments section. That's what started. That's what started the live last night because Danielle was talking shit to Betty, and then she once again brought the child, the child into it, and so I basically told her she was dancing on the grave of his, dancing on his grave in order to silence people and everything like that. And she's like, "You wouldn't say that to my face. Why wouldn't I say it to your face? I fucking just did." And so I told her, I was like, "Give me 2 hours," and she's like, "Yeah, whatever." So they probably had their little meeting for 2 hours to figure out how, because how they were gonna like figure out how to what is it? They started kicking everybody out who was in support of me, doing the whole isolation, muting me. Then they had like 5-on-1, and they still couldn't get an upper hand. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, up your ante, guys. I'm gonna start teaching classes. But yeah, no, it's the. So anyways, we were arguing on that count over that, and it was our comment truck was over there, and so we were talking because everyone's all up in arms. Shay's in here. I saw her. That Mama Lord's discontinued candles.
Yeah.
But shit's fucking funny, but you know what I mean? They want to sit there and bitch and moan about bullying. You guys are bullying over candles, but yet you have me in a live. You don't let me have my friends or whatever, and you still can't fucking take me on, you little fucking pussies. Sorry. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're if they don't mute, then they lose. Like they have to play dirty tricks to get any.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
They're so adorable.
Pathetic. I got kind of sick of them, so I took a 1 week break. I'm like, they're boring. Fuck this. So I took a break, and then they all like took like a victory lap. Like, oh, we got to him. I'm like, I haven't even opened the app. Like, I just don't care.
And you should. It's a Well, it should be like a montage. How many times like our names are said.
Right?
Let's say.
It's like actually unhinged the like amount that they sit there and just like rewrite what actually happened. They'll tell the story so many times and they'll just change it a little bit each time. So then they start to like believe their own lies.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Well, they were like, "How would you feel?" And I was like, "I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't." Like, "You're a disgusting cunt." Okay, and let's move on to the next complaint. I know you have a lot of them.
Well, it's funny how they're so upset over that candle account when their spicy candle factory account is way worse, takes up personal information and puts it on there. And that's part of their group. That's definitely Patricia, Lorelai, or somebody part of that group. Roses.
Oh, Kenny, I forgot to tell you that you're fired from my payroll. Because you weren't at the live yesterday. You're like, you need to be your friend. You're right.
The thing that gets me is
Damn it, I really needed that money too.
Wait, is
You know,
Mama
like,
Laura's
nothing coming in,
discontinued
but,
candles Shay?
I'm
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I'm Shay.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
I already came out with it. But Doses put on it like this whole thing where months ago where she says, let's do this meme war. And then I decided to come on and do some AI stuff myself for fun. And so she latched onto my account. She came to my account, she friended me. She started in my inbox and everything, and then like she's really mad right now because I came out as Shay's the winner of the Meme War Challenge. And so she's extra salty right now. She's crying tears. But at the same time, it's like, why are they angry and so upset that I had a fake account without a face that did AIs just like they did when that's what they do? Like, literally, this makes zero sense.
Yeah.
And
It's
you don't
selective
like, it's
liberty,
okay for
man.
you to do it, but it's not okay for me to do it suddenly.
Can you not
Yeah,
see my
yeah,
comments?
that's a big thing with them.
Can you see my
Yeah.
comments?
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, I see them. Hey, Prince.
Yeah.
Hi, Shay.
Hi.
Kale, go away.
Hi, Shane. I don't. Is that Kale? Did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, why'd you kick him?
I hope
'Cause
he,
I don't
he
like
liked his
him.
candle. Kale
Well, then
liked
why
his
did you cut him?
candle. It was fun.
Thank you, Unhinged Fringe, for all the W's. You know?
Can we get a W in the chat, please? A W.
I got told though by Doses, like she started getting a little snickety with me. She was telling me, oh, make this candle, make that candle. And then she was saying that my candles were too nice. So they started making candles with this spicy Candle Factory account that were really like pretty hard digs at people. And yeah, I'm not out to hurt people.
No,
Yeah.
but she was a candle made about me, and I'm like one of her best friends.
I didn't even tell
admit that.
anybody who I was for months. I didn't tell any of my friends even. I went on this solo mission, and then when they wanted me to attack Kenny, I told them I'm like, hey, I got this account. This is me, and they want me to make a candle of you. Can you help me make it?
And I
And
helped her pick the hashtags, and she made 3 different candles, and I picked the one I liked the best. And then now they're trying to get me to come in there and say that she's a horrible person because she made a candle about me. Well, I helped her make that candle.
You know what? That account was funny. People need to stop being so weak. They can sit there and say whatever they want about us, and then as soon as the candle comes out, they want to cry like little bitches.
No,
Jesus fucking
first
Christ! I
off,
thought they were
yeah.
supposed to be. I thought they were supposed to be like rough and tough. You know what I
I
mean?
know
But
what
yet
happened
they sit there
to
and cry
freedom
over
of
everything.
speech, freedom for all, and then
I said this in I think it was Plays Live, Jay. I'm like, I thought those candles were fucking absolutely brilliant.
I was having fun with it. It was like, hey, like there were some that were a little stingy, but I was watching all the drama unfold in the lives and between people, and that's kind of what I based the candles off of, is what I saw in the lives, what I saw people saying.
Just
You know
blame
what, honestly,
artificial
and
intelligence. It's all AI's fault. You didn't do
I
anything wrong.
didn't even the people who I would sit in lives and watch when they would invite me into their lives, like Dose's lives, and they would invite me in, and I would sit there while they're shit talking me and still be very friendly with them. I wasn't mean to them at all.
Thank you for the follow.
And just despite the fact that I knew that they hated me, but I don't have to tell anybody who I am, right? I'm a fake account, right? Essentially. So, but now they're pretty offended and feel like I've just like opened their diary or got invited to their private group chat or something. I'm like, you realize, you guys, this is a public forum. It doesn't even matter if I wasn't this account. I could have been any other account watching your live.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Or just like go to TikTok.com and not log in and watch their live. Like,
Yeah. So it's,
honestly,
it's not
I
like
wasn't
doing
offended
anything
by any
private.
of it. And I mean,
But
like
they were-
some of them, like you said, were a little bit on the line. But I mean, who gives a shit, right? I mean, they're fucking,
Yeah.
I mean, I swear to God, and if somebody made that candle that you did of me, I would fucking buy it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, honestly, it was like I kind of got inspired off of off of the energy of people and what they were saying. So I removed my own personal feelings out of everything and just watched what people would say.
I got a candle. I got a candle.
So what is that? Is that how you made my song?
We don't.
I was fun. Oh yeah,
do
your sock,
talking,
because
Jay.
somebody said something about I know I'm not allowed to say it on here, but so then I made the sock one because of what they were saying about you. And that wasn't my own personal feelings. It was I was basing it off of what other people were saying about you.
Thank you, Spot Turtle.
So and it was all in fun, honestly. Like
Yeah, no.
I don't
the,
have those
the
those
song
thoughts.
though. The song that you made, that was you, right?
What?
You made a song, didn't you?
No, I didn't make the song. I just use songs or voices that are on for choosing when you choose songs on TikTok. I didn't actually create anything like that.
Oh.
But yeah, you still had to go through and find the most fitting one, right?
Yeah, just find something that's fitting to the candle, fitting to the scenario. And I mean those who get it. Like those who have been in that circle and understand, right? Like at the time too, Kale, like you were so hyped up and like you were like, go Oilers, and like you were so excited. And then there was even with Christy was super excited, right? She's like Vancouver Canucks, and then of course I had to put her tears in there for when they lost, and it wasn't all like just being mean or anything. Like there was some mean stuff in there because there was a lot of drama going on, but
It's stupid that they're even like
I'm not out
going
here to
after you
actually
for that.
Oh,
hurt people.
they were trying to make me say that Shay's account was bullying. I'm like, it's not bullying. Like it's completely different.
Thank you,
she's not
Spike,
going
for that.
around. She's not
And
going around
Trevor.
doing this or that. Like you have Doses who actually goes behind, doing DMs, like threatening people, this and that, and then you guys are getting upset because you don't
body
like a
shaming.
candle.
Yeah.
She makes videos about body shaming other women. And then she said in that one Dosis admits that in the one post, when I was calling her out for it, she said, oh, I wouldn't do this. These candles are too nice. And then she goes and makes 2 videos about me under her account with these candles that are very vile against me, calling me a crackhead, saying I live in a fucking cardboard box. I don't know how I would afford crack if I live in a cardboard box.
Yeah, they were they were a little over the top, and I feel like, like too much. I don't know.
Just but thank you.
But then I made Kenny his own cardboard box castle, so he could put it on when he goes on lives, or if he wanted to post it.
I made a video about that.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Well, like Shay, honestly, like I had no, like I knew it was obviously like I knew it was a not necessarily a troll account, but it wasn't like a real thing, and it was obviously AI. But and I'm like at first I'm like is that Mama Lord? Because I'm like that's very fucking creative, like this shit that you're doing, right?
No, they don't have a sense of humor like that.
Thanks for the fire.
I'm sitting there and I because I saw mine and I think you tagged me in it too, right?
I think I might have.
Yeah, and then I saw it and then I was like, holy shit! I'm like, that's fucking really good. And then when I looked at the other ones, and I was laughing most of the time. Like, and I had no idea. Like, I mean, we
What's up, Amanda?
don't really talk. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I'm about to say some things really quickly here because I think it's really necessary that some people hear this. For anybody over there in a live that's sitting there talking about somebody's sex life and where their kids come from, talking about their children and their brother and their sister, anybody that's doing that without that factual information should probably shut their fucking mouth because it's fucking disgusting and it makes you all look like losers. Fucking losers. Scum.
Yep.
Just so we're fucking clear.
Leave kids alone.
It's
Leave
fucking
the families
bullshit.
alone.
You shut us off for fucking 2 weeks talking lies about me, bullshit, and now you're sitting there fucking going at her. I'm fucking done. All of you are fucking sick, and anybody that supports you, just the fucking same. You can all go fuck yourself real fucking dry. Just so we're clear.
Well said. Well said,
I'm
Amanda.
trying. I can't even gift you enough.
I have no idea what's going
Don't
on.
leave yet.
Oh, so much.
No, like where's the galaxy for Amanda?
I know. Well,
Not
I
at all.
freaking spent mine on
Well,
Isaac
mic
by
drop.
mistake.
I've just had a fucking
Yeah,
enough.
leave
It's
the
that
kids
I've
out
just
of it.
had a
Leave the
fucking enough.
families out of it. You have a personal problem with
Yeah.
someone, don't involve their families. Like that's
I'm just shaking right now. I'm so fucking angry. People get drunk and they think it's okay to just talk about people's lives like they know things. Listen, when you know them, then you know them. But if you don't know me, you don't know shit. So you can lie all you want. You can lie about Steph. You can lie about me. But guess what? When the truth comes out, it's really just going to make you all look fucking stupid as fuck.
Well, look at them. Look how they're acting. Like people that don't have anything to hide don't act this
no.
way.
They
Like
don't
you
act
know,
like
for the charities, like my family has own businesses and whatever. My stepmom owned a daycare. She didn't fucking act like this. You know what I mean? Like people that own businesses don't act like this. Like normal people don't act like this unless you have something to hide. You know what I mean? Even if you did make a mistake, most people can own up to it. Unless they have a big ego. And then
I
they
made a
act in
mistake.
a certain kind of way. And it's disgusting. They're going to new lengths that are beyond. It's gross. It's fucking disgusting.
Talk about people's vaginas and to talk about people's children and to talk about people's personal lives and their abuse stories and what they're living in.
Yeah.
To sit there and shame people for getting help from a group that claims that they want to help people that are in a lesser situation. And to sit there and claim that they're obviously ungrateful when clearly they don't have the story or they're just lying. So, like, regardless of the simple fact, to sit there and shame people for weeks on end like you're better than them is fucking gross. I'm done with it. And I stayed quiet because I didn't want to fucking say shit. I wasn't going to bring it into it, but I am. When you're going to literally attack somebody like this, I can't even handle it. I have to go. I have to go.
I love you. Love you.
Love you, Amanda.
Peace out.
Honestly, so much respect for you. Like honestly, like that's you did. You responded to some horrible things that someone said.
She
And
didn't do anything wrong to deserve
it was turned against her in the most horrific way. Like nobody had the conversation with her. Nobody should be made to feel like that low. Like the amount of times I saw in days after that people coming forward saying she's a cunt and fuck this and that. Horrible way to talk about women. Like there was even some other guy who came out and said something about trafficking her. I was like,
Oh
what?
yeah,
That was disgusting. I'm like,
to
are
one of
you
my
kidding me?
comments. That was a response to one of my videos, to my comment. Saying that you're gonna sell her? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
people promoted that. People liked that comment. That's disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely.
assuming
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
just
all
later,
over
but-
that. That was gross. Like that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We're human, and even at the same time, like you know what? Someone may say something to offend you or upset you. There's just like there's a point where you've gone too far. You literally went way too far, and
That's
and
their goal, is to find that boundary and then just go as far past the boundary as they can.
Yeah,
That's all they do.
Yeah. Just like this comment in there, oh, I got blocked for defending her. Like, and look how I got dogpiled. And I wasn't even, you know what I mean? Like, I never came at them. I never said anything about their charity or nothing.
Yeah, you
know
did
what
a good job in that live. I
Like,
was like, holy.
and then I got
You
treated,
did.
like, and then Mama Laura comes in and, like, it was a fucking, this dog pile on me and starts making up all these accusations that aren't fucking true and ungratefulness. Like, I've done so much for that charity, and then you want to just come in there and say that? Like, here's the piece of shit. Not me.
Well, this is what they like to do, though, too. Well, one, they like to talk shit. And then, two, anytime you ask any sort of questions, they want to sit there and say, they want to bring in some sort, like any child that has to deal with any of that in order to silence you, because normally people will sit there and be like, oh my God, no, I'm definitely not doing that. And they'll back out because they appeal to those emotional pills. And so what I was telling people yesterday is you can't do that. You can't just sit there and just scream, like when you're into an argument with someone and then just start screaming, what about this person? What about the kid? What about that? In an attempt to silence people. Like, that's not how it fucking works.
Yeah.
Well,
And eventually someone's going to say something, and I did, and I don't give any fucks, and I regret nothing. They can fuck off. You know what I mean? Well, that's gross.
And then if you don't behave in the way that they talk down about you, the stories that they fabricate about you, they'll create them. So in my instant, when I called out someone for doing some horrific shit, it turned around and they turned around and said, you've attacked my child, you said this and that, and you're coming for my kids. I'm like, what? That never happened. And not only that, like there's been multiple accounts that have come up with different variations of my name. And last night I was on live. 2 of them came into the chat and we're talking like completely mimicking my account, and saying things that are kind of inflammatory. So it's like, I will never go after someone's children. I have 4 daughters. I have 4 daughters that I love with all my fucking heart. And I would never be okay with someone coming for my kids. I would never come after someone else's kids. Like, if we're in an adult debate, we're in an adult debate. Don't bring the kids into it. Don't bring mine into it. And don't throw yours in front of me. Because that's
People don't do that.
and I've said so many times of these accusations where they say I'm coming after people's kids. I'm like, show me the actual evidence where I've ever come for someone's children, and they never provide that proof.
Well, nobody does that. People don't do that. Like, look at Lorelai's new video she made in response to my comment. She goes and brings up her fucking kid.
You mean Gypsy Rose?
Well,
You know,
she
yeah,
Continue.
I just want to say something real quick here because there's a couple people in the comments here that have done that to me. By the way,
Yeah.
I won't name any names unless fucking you ask me to. But if you have,
Oh, it's probably TikTok scientist. He gets blamed for everything.
Fuck you, Kale.
TikTok scientists. Actually, no, there's 3 then. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, thanks, Fancy.
But Lorelai, like, look at that new video. In response to me, she brings up her fucking kid. Like,
Kale's
this is
being
what they
good
do.
tonight.
They are the ones, like, no one's attacking. They're the ones that attack their kids. Anything that Lorelai says is happening to her, she's the one doing it to other people with their kids and then blocking it off, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Playing this innocent game. Like, they hide behind their children. They keep bringing up the kids. No one was talking about her fucking kid. You know what I mean? And to response to me, she brings up her kid. When people are being known to be found out for their true selves, they play this sympathy card. And if you notice the last few videos of Lorelai I've been making, they've all been sympathy. Oh, feel sorry for me. I had this childhood. Oh, my kid.
Oh yeah, you've made
off.
little digs, TikTok scientists. Don't fucking say you haven't.
Like, I'm so, like, these people on
I
here.
think the LOL gave that
and
part
bring up
away.
sympathy is fucking pathetic.
Fuck you, Kale.
Yeah, no,
What?
you can't hide behind your shitty childhood, to say like to mask what you're doing and what you've done. You can't. Like, I've had a
You're not
really
fucking wrong. I'm not
Said
lying.
it's like
childhood, and I would never use that as an excuse. It's not an excuse.
I love how
It's
Kale's like just here for this.
Oh.
Like, what's Kale doing here? I don't know.
You invited me. You tell me, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's
but
that.
I was expecting you
That's
to talk
that.
mad shit, not stick around and be like, yeah, no, it's crazy. That's
I think
crazy.
he knows better. I don't think he's gonna talk shit in this panel.
You're taking it all in.
He knows.
bud.
He
Taking
knows
it all in.
better.
Is
He knows
pretty
better.
neutral in all of this. I don't think that he's seen all the sides of what's
I
going on.
don't speak much on fucking shit that I'm not involved in. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's my fucking thing.
Do you call
You're not-
people out though when
you're
you're
talking
sitting
about
in
the
live
world
and they're trashing people though? Do you ever speak up on that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, many times.
What's up, Amanda?
And that whole thing with Amanda, and I don't know if I'm sure Amanda saw, but I was saying if that's what happened, that's fucking disgusting, and that's all I've said.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
not
not
cool.
how it happened.
But my thing
And
though too is like so I do have a question. I'm not trying to start like an argument or anything like that, but like when you're seeing grown men viciously going after someone, calling like a woman a cunt and this and that. Sorry, I see you next Tuesday. Sorry, Isaac, and all that, and just going ham and everything, and trying to like entice the comments and stuff. Like, at what point? Like, I get it where it's if that happened, whatever, but like, at what point do people like speak up to their friends and say, no, that's actually trash bag behavior? And like that, period point. Like me, I would have fucking called them out. I always call them out. But you know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the people who sideline and don't like say anything and don't like speak up and don't sit there. Like, are friends more important on this app or something? Or is it like, I guess I don't
it's hard
understand.
because
I mean-
when people have that in their vocabulary all the time, they're not going to necessarily see it, right?
Well-
I mean, we're talking
Well,
to the guy that goes out of his way to like call me all of those names whenever he sees me in a chat.
Well-
So
Well, this is what else.
Guys, I'm not
I'll
fucking
say.
wrong.
Since
Yeah,
I'm in a
actually,
live
you know
right now,
what?
I'll just address.
If you're gonna act like it, I'm gonna fucking call you out on it. Just saying.
But wouldn't it be
Just
kind of normal? Like, so I okay, hold on, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to like cut you off, Amanda. But
Okay.
like, I feel like the trailer park here in Canada is like notorious for just like going in on women as if like they're all in abusive relationships or something, and the men are high and mighty, these moral police, and they sit there and like bash like the women. Like, since when is that like appropriate and okay? Like, I
Women
never
are just
like,
bad.
you know what
I
I
would
mean?
say.
Like, I only see it here on the Canada side. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen on the States side, because obviously the States is big. But in this realm, all I see are grown ass men who are well into their fucking 40s trashing women. And people think it's fucking okay. Like, are you out of your mind? Like, I would never fucking hang out with anybody like that who sits there and thinks it's appropriate to sit there and be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like,
I got a question for you. What's the difference if we're saying the things about a man or a woman, whether we believe it? Like, if say I believe that
I think Amanda wants to
piece of
say
shit, and
something.
like I do, but I mean, what's the difference between me calling him a piece of shit or somebody that says the same shit he does? Like, say you said the same shit that Isaac does, and I called you a piece of shit. Why does that make a difference?
you can call me a piece of shit, but when you're sitting there dragging someone like Amanda or something like that, constantly
There's a
calling her, see you
difference
next Tuesday and something.
Amanda was
Like,
trying to say
is there
something.
That's not what you.
is
That's
there
not what
like
you
some
said. That's
sort
not
of
what
like
you asked,
respect
right?
or something? Like, does
There's
no
a
one
difference
have
between
respect
calling
around here?
someone a piece of shit and then talking about their vaginas and
Yeah.
talking about like saying that they sell their pictures and degrading them like as a sexual
Yeah.
female. That's different than calling someone a piece of shit.
Sorry,
Okay,
Amanda, come back up.
I'm just saying, like, if it was a dude and they said the same thing about a dude, like, I don't understand why it.
Do you normally talk to
matters
women like that though?
if it's a man or woman, that's all I'm saying.
But
Okay,
you
well,
think it's
Yeah.
appropriate to talk to a woman like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like my husband would never talk to a woman like that.
the
Like,
way
that's like,
You know what?
okay.
If you're
Like, my dad wouldn't even
if
talk
you're
to
if you're a
someone like
cunt,
that.
I'm gonna call you a cunt. I don't give a shit if you're a man or a fucking woman. It doesn't
And
matter.
I'm not just
See
saying
you
just
next
the word.
Tuesday,
I'm
you have to
talking
say
about
that.
like the overall like behavior. I'm just saying the overall behavior in general of like kind of like attacking a woman. Like,
What?
you know what I mean? Like, it's like, ugh.
Can I
I don't know. I
Amanda,
can't.
bring up a point?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I can't tell you what other people are thinking, but I'm telling you, this is my outlook on everything, right? I mean, if you're gonna be a piece of shit, I'm gonna call you a piece of shit. If you're gonna be a cunt, I'm gonna call you a cunt.
No.
Dude,
Oh, okay. Can I bring up a point though? Like, they brought up Steph the problem after she spoke out and tried to defend her friend. They and then turned it into where they're calling her out and saying that her kids are a product of incest, which was horrifying and shocking, and like all these people are running with it and having a heyday with it. This woman had met the father of her kids when she was 18. And then later, after they got together, her mom had met his dad and they got married later on. So there's no blood relation. That person was not her father. The disgusting lies, like to try to degrade her children and her family unit, are so disgusting. And all these people are running with it and having a great time. But I think it's gross misinformation. You cannot call that incest. There was literally a movie made with the same situation as Clueless in 1995.
Oh yeah.
The same situation. Nobody called that incest. Nobody did. It's like that's not a brother and sister. And they
So
keep
the people-
with it.
So the
And it's
people who look
gross.
like their brother and sister are making fun of.
Right? Yeah, Vic and Jimmy look a lot
I'm
alike.
gonna fucking stop.
Ew, no, they don't.
I can't. I
Like,
can't.
You
like,
think
what?
Jimmy and Victoria look alike?
I think they do.
No, I didn't say that.
I think Victoria's pretty.
She is pretty. She's pretty. She'd be a very pretty. But anyway, but I'm like, but who? Why are they running around saying that? They're literally where hours ago in Clay's live, and Clay is like talking about brother and sister relations and shit. Like, are you kidding me? They're not brother and sister. Like, they're not related at all. They were
Yeah,
never
that's
even
disgusting.
raised as siblings. They were. That's not even the story. And this is what they're running with, just to try to discredit someone who asked a question about this, about the bullying. Someone who questioned the fact that there could be money missing out of a charity scam.
They're
Like-
not even giving. So Lorelai's the one that weaponized the Christmas crew in the first place, and they're not even saying nothing about her or saying nothing to her about it. You know what I mean? The only thing that
Why is everyone afraid of her?
Amanda didn't do anything wrong. She had enough, and like, you know what I mean? Like, she made her a video replying, okay, well, maybe that's why I didn't get the rest of the gifts, is because of what Lorelai just said. You know what I mean? Like, that makes perfect response. And then she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She has reached out to them. She has tried to talk to them. They're the ones that lied about that. There's proof and receipts, everything. So what's the problem? Like, if you had a serious problem, they all have her number. Why can't they call? Why didn't they call Steph or talk to Steph off the up? Why are they going through these extremes to put this face out there on social media? And then, but it's really backfiring on them.
Oh, absolutely. They look, I mean, these are supposed to be faces of people who are trying to do good for people who are in need. And then they turn on the people who they helped. Like, there was a whole live held where they talked about the recipients of this charity who commented on the problems post, because obviously they're all connected, they're all friends, and they had questions. Jimmy came out and said, get me the names of every single one of them.
Yeah.
And they have a list of all of their addresses and their personal information, their banking information, and they're going to come
They have
after
an
those
entire
people.
spreadsheet.
I messaged every single one of those people that commented on there, and I even left a comment on that post to let them know to remove the comment and that this was said on this live and that they're coming after you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
asked
like,
anybody that commented. I messaged every single person that commented on that fucking.
And then the people in hard times, the people, then Clay turns around as the head of this, claiming to be the head of this charity organization, and then told people, you're ungrateful, fucking beggars and stuff, and maybe you should go get a job. Like, what? You're claiming to be doing something good for society, and you've just literally like put some kind of like, oh, it's gross. They do it to have control over people. They do it to control. Like, that's a good way to buy their followers too. Like, yeah, look at us. We're the moral authority. There was in one of that one asshole, 75 till I die, made a horrific post about Beautifully Broken, and in the comments he said, don't fuck with the Christmas crew. Like, what does that mean? Are you a gang? Are you guys a gang? Is that what you're doing now? You're gonna like,
I don't know,
sit there and talk down about women, and you're going to like flex your muscles on them, like, because you.
Right. Amanda never asked anybody for anything.
never asked for that
And that's
shit.
the thing too that I wanted to bring up too, how Miss Maya and that Nicole girl, it's funny how they help somebody out, and then when it comes to where they can get clout and have friends, then they throw them right under the bus like that. Like, how do you do that to people? Like, how do you help somebody out and then treat them like fucking garbage? Amanda is a struggling single mother. Like, how can you fucking deny that? And then you go on social media so you get friends and clout and then make somebody feel the way that you made Amanda feel? Like, I hope you two are very proud of yourself, Miss Maya and fucking Nicole. I hope you feel great. And Nicole didn't even really come from you, and you know that, you fucking lying bitch.
All right then. Okay. I'm well. How are you? Me too. Well, I didn't just wake up. I'm just tired. Iced coffee's not doing it.
You missed me out.
Fancy's timeline is the real MVP of all of this shit show. Honestly, I just want to give a shout out. A shout out because honestly, that's awesome. You don't miss a thing.
I mean, you'd
I
be
love
surprised if
it.
you took this thing under a microscope. I'm missing a lot, actually.
Are you? Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you.
I still got a lot of
Yeah.
storage in my brain and a lot of paper, but
There's a lot to. There's a lot to
Things.
unpack. Yeah, but I think it's amazing. I love the whole wall. It's awesome.
Is there a way
cool,
that
though.
we can? Kale
There's a
ran
lot of
over
people that
to-
come up to me and ask, like, when did this happen? And, oh, when did this happen? I'm like, I look and I'm like, oh, it happened around this time. But, no, that was before Camp Hope. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now we've got some structure and we can figure out from there. Like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
You just think it's that serious. It's not that serious.
You know
they
what?
get so mad.
Lindsay too is the queen of spreadsheets. She's all about that organization and but it's okay to be organized. You can't be faulted for being organized.
Oh,
They'll try though. They'll try.
Funny, my husband was talking to me about it the other day because I was telling him about who his new ops are, and he was like, "Why do they hate you so much?" And I was like, "Oh, the wall." And he said, "But what do you mean?" And I said, "Well, they think it's like crazy." And he was like, "Well, like it is, but like they hate you for it." And I said, "Yeah, I know. I just kind of mapped out my brain, and now they're really mad. I don't know. I think I know too much."
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you're like the CIA of TikTok. Political Canadian TikTok.
I would just like if they are gonna make memes, which like is fine, I just like them to be a little more accurate. Like just do a little more research. This Dahmer thing is not hitting like you want it to. You've really got to know what you're doing, and that's more like Zodiac, Unaliver, less Dahmer. Dahmer didn't have one of these. The police that caught Dahmer had one of these. Dahmer had pieces of body in his fridge. My fridge got fruits and veggies, man. And like
I would just
looking at
appreciate some
cheeses.
humor in them. That's what I would like.
Yeah, they try. Honestly, it's
E
like
for effort.
yeah. E for effort. You say?
E for effort. They don't even get an A. It's E for effort. You failed.
Go the back of the line, bitches.
For all of those people that are really wanting to questioning if their name is on the wall, I don't know if that's like what you would want. Seeing as this wall is for like major events that have happened in this algorithm, and that kind of means you
Day-and-age,
stayed out of the drama, perhaps.
Am I on
You
that
didn't
wall?
do a hate crime.
Am I on
we
that?
didn't do
You
that.
didn't call CAS on someone, you know what I mean? Like
Am
try
I
to do
on
one
that
of
wall?
those things and get on the wall, or start a wall and you can get on the wall. That's
It's
start a
weird.
show something.
Am I
It's
on that
weird because
wall?
some of these people
No.
should actually appreciate you, considering the fact that they can't even remember what they did 3 days prior, and then try to come up with some story. Like I'm not gonna should I name the names? No, probably not. But anyway, someone said, "I don't have fake accounts, and
No,
I
hell
don't
no.
do this kind of stuff. I speak with my whole chest." Which 3 days prior to that, they were on their fake account, drunk as fuck. It's like, maybe you should try to remember your lies. try to keep it even. Man. It's like we're all watching, laughing at you, making a total clown out of yourself, Lorelai.
Yeah, Laura, you trash bag. Yeah. Why are you afraid of her?
Try to stay in one lane. You're all over the map.
You know what?
I love her.
have you ever seen the show Stalker? Like, she's like one of those people. Like, I feel sorry for her if she ever gets a boyfriend, gets in love with him, and then, you know, then he goes and leaves her. Like, oh, she's gonna end up, that guy's gonna end up dead or something. Like, his girlfriend, everything, really hell.
Not you, but the show you. I want to meet her. Like, I want to see her face to face. Like, I literally want to.
Oh my god, Jen. It was like evil was going through my body.
We need to put these men on the witness protection program. They aren't safe. I think one of them also got beat up for Christmas because he's like created some crazy story. Like it's too much. Too much. She needs to calm down, sit down, go like she says she has these like gardening hobbies. Obviously that's not keeping her busy enough.
It's not. We need to do the world tour. Isaac, a new idea, new live idea.
Yeah, what's up?
International, because we're gonna have to go international to get this shit done. We need a world tour. Find a man, woman, whoever. I don't really give a fuck. Or live. So we need to find her a husband, a wife.
Yeah, we can do Bachelor.
It'll be international, and you're welcome, Canada.
Yeah,
Okay?
Bachelorette.
I can hear you. I will take that as a yes.
Bachelorette.
There we go.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
It is Bachelor or Bachelorette. And you know what? We're gonna have to really, we're gonna bust out the ladybug suit. We're gonna have to make her look really good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, should we get her out of Canada, please? Like, let's find her. Let's find her a crazy bachelor and like, how in Australia? Hey, Mads, can you take her under your wing?
Who is?
Aw, Jen.
What's going on? Sis, you're gonna get in trouble for being here. Pardon me? You're gonna get in trouble for being here. Oh, hey, babe. Why are you all angry? Why are you so angry? I'm so angry, baby.
Bestie is in the chat, Doses. Your bestie, that new account that you keep.
What? So you gotta be more specific. Who loves us?
Which account is that?
I don't know.
The exposed one.
Oh, we have the lady boner for us.
Ew, Shay, don't say that.
You have a lady boner?
You've already said that.
No, well, you know what I think that's just one.
No, when talking that, you're saying that I made you tingle. I made you tingle. You said it. You said it. And I got it documented.
Okay, great. That's fine.
You agree with Shay?
Yes, I do. Okay. Don't say lady boner, say something else, because when I hear the word lady boner, I think of like an enlarged clitoris.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Is it really? Is that really what it is?
Yeah, you finally get it. Yes, it is what it is.
That's
What
good.
it is.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it is. Sorry to disappoint you, but
I'm disappointed now.
There we go.
Okay, now that I'm in this live with you, I need to have a drink.
all about disappointing you, Doses.
I know that. We know that. You're all about disappointing your parents too, Shay. So
I think we all need a drink if you're being here too.
yeah.
I think that's
You
really
know by
useful.
now what her story about her mom, so why would you say something?
Yeah.
What about? No, I don't know anything about her parents.
Yeah,
Can
you said this last time and you mentioned something about mama told you.
No, I didn't.
You
You never watched her vlog all the
Chill. What's wrong with fucking talk?
Medium. You have like a level 5.
Okay.
Like if you're either at a 1 or you're.
Listen, Lindsay, I'll say what I want. I'll react to what I want, just like you do. Okay? I'm not gonna take my cues from Thunder Thighs over here.
Thoughts, what do you think? Aw, this lady runs marathons.
Yeah,
Sounds good about this whole thing.
you amazing. Good legs. Power clean. Like,
I wasn't mad at the dancers and stuff because it's good legs.
oh, I probably
Look for them there.
dancing.
Maybe running away from garbage.
Maybe you're not a pole dancer.
How do you know?
Kenny, because you live in a fucking cardboard box. That's how I know. He lives in a
Well,
cardboard
how
box.
do you like that? That's not politics.
He's like,
Yeah, I know.
he's pole dancing up in that cardboard castle, and you're just jealous.
And you're probably seeing me about it. You know what? But
Yeah, yeah, so what? Deal with it.
I am dealing with it. With my cardboard box.
We laugh about it. We laugh about it because you're
I
the
need
type
to
of
talk
people
about that, so.
feel small or insignificant. They're not effective. Don't just, you're not effective in your trolling. It's your trolling.
Can you sober up before you address me, please?
How about no?
I can't handle the spring. Spring is pretty
What
long.
if we were to put a boxy on the cardboard box? It'd be like a
That's how I thought.
card,
You're gonna
cardboard.
diss me for having a slur?
And some fiberglass.
It's an alcoholic slur, Jane.
You can make a cardboard box.
And you wouldn't know how to write that out. It's over on the other side.
Dylan has the same slur. It's like he doesn't even drink because he's doing cancer treatment. He has the same type of slur. Some people just have a different shaped mouth, okay?
Yeah, I can tell when you're drinking. Thank you.
What? Because I'm talking? You assume I'm drinking because I'm talking? Why does it matter though? Yeah, who cares? Probably not supposed to shame people for their addictions if they have them.
Wow.
Isn't that all they got?
Can you talk about fucking Fancy's freaky wall fetish?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
love it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Talking about it.
I see it. I haven't even seen that.
I love it.
You gotta see it. You gotta see
I
it.
have a question, Joe. Says, what's the difference between having a wall and a spreadsheet? Am I weird for having a spreadsheet?
It's definitely weird. Yeah, it's definitely weird.
Am I allowed to have a spreadsheet?
Hey, you know what? No,
I'm not allowed to be weird. No, we're not.
Well, you're getting weird and normal. Yeah, that's boring. You're boring.
normal is boring. Don't be
I'm
basic.
a lot of things. I'm a lot of things. Can you boring that one?
No, I can't imagine me being boring, to be honest. Boring.
But you can tell me a lot of things. Boring is one of them.
I believe
Okay,
that.
well then, why do you expect anybody else to be anything but fabulous? Like, honestly, be your extra self. Be your extra self. You're extra
Okay,
self.
fine. That's fair. That's fair. I agree.
Extra selfie, dosey.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Jasmine in here? Because I heard she likes to like bring them out about me for these lives.
Oh, let's bring her up.
Was Jasmine there?
Yeah.
She's not here. Why would she be here?
I don't
I've
know.
just seen this, that, and more come in.
Is that none?
This, that, and more. Isn't
Is
that,
that one?
isn't that Jasmine's account?
Yeah. Is it here? Yeah.
Can't find it.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
The issue with being on a show.
Oh, we should
You know,
play
still here.
It says loading on the doses, so I just wanted to make sure.
She's back on the Clayton's love.
I got really upset that I accidentally scrolled on her live because I clicked on a live and I was in there. So she put me in a box and then got all upset. Like, why are you here, Shay? We don't like you, Shay. I'm like, what? I'm like, you didn't block me. I just showed up. You showed up. You're a stalker, okay? It's weird. I'm not stalking you. Oh my god, you wish. You wish.
Because we love you, Joe.
How is that stalking?
It's not stalking.
No.
It's just it showed up.
It's the Kendall account is a bully account.
I already told her that I
Don't
prefer
the bully account.
Isaac's live that I prefer. She's on more than you are. So that's just how it goes.
Aren't we all on TikTok? Are we all going to lives where people are that we don't like, apparently? Oh my god, everybody else stalking? Like, it doesn't make sense how that would be stalking.
Oh, you said
I'm not sure you said that you were in her DMs. What were you telling her?
telling her?
Yeah, she said in the comment section that you were DMing her.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I was.
What were you telling her?
I'm not gonna speak about DMs on live. I don't do that. That's Shay's fucking in
Yeah, Joseph, you're stalking Shay.
You can message me on
Why are
Discord
you here?
if you want to talk about it.
Why are you here? Are you stalking Shay?
Yes, didn't you bring up DMs?
She loves me.
How many times did you follow up our DMs, Joseph? You brought up our
Why, Jenny? That's why you fucking lied.
Everybody that's been down replied to me. You said why we have.
I'll send you a picture of Shay for you.
Please no, just no. I'm sending it. No, don't do that. Thank you. Don't ruin my no.
Apologize to you, Joseph. Remember when I apologized to you, then you brought that to
Jenny,
me.
you have no right. Like, Jenny, you don't have a leg to stand on because you'll apologize to me in DMs and say, oh, I'm so sorry. And then 2 minutes later, you go into a live and talk shit about me. It's clear.
I tried to be your friend. I apologize for what I did because I.
Well, then why apologize if you're going to repeat the same behavior, though? Why? Like, I don't apologize for me.
I repeat the same behavior. I was apologizing for showing your pictures. That's what I was apologizing.
Oh no, Jimmy! I thought we were irrelevant.
Oh, I thought, yeah. Why are you here, buddy? You don't
Jay,
like
you can't
us,
be asking people why they're here. You came into my life twice tonight and you couldn't answer that fucking question for me.
Oh, Jimmy.
Are we gonna dogpile on Jimmy? Because I only got
No.
one.
Go to Tough Girl Lindsay. You think? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you
Are
lick
you
your
mad,
wounds
Jimmy?
last night's tongue
Are you
last
okay,
night?
Jimmy?
Worried.
Jimmy.
Am I okay, Isaac? I heard stories.
Are you
about
okay there,
last night
Jimmy?
Smashing. Isaac, do you like live in
Are
your
you
own?
okay, Jimmy?
Jimmy,
Do you live in your own little rage room? Like I think Isaac likes.
The TikTok scientist hurt your feelings, so now you gotta take it out on me. Poor Jimmy.
I think Isaac lives in like his own little smash room. I think he like frequents Facebook Marketplace,
Jimmy.
so he can like
What?
find free items to smash in front of
Jimmy,
people.
can you like not slur your words?
What did I
Not a good
smash,
look.
Jimmy?
You do not slur your
What
words.
did I smash, Jimmy?
Your ego.
Nobody
Mm.
smashed for you.
Good
Obviously.
save.
That's
Good
what
save.
Jimmy.
Jay, can you tell us how many boxes of wine you've had?
Maybe.
Found that out.
Excuse me. I don't.
How many
drink
boxes of wine are you into
Jimmy
tonight?
don't drink box wine. We've had
Isn't it?
Like 5 giants. Are we gonna?
Yeah, sure. I know.
Aren't we adults? Can't we do it?
Oh, you're talking about the fucking chairs that I smashed. Yeah, those things were.
Kenny,
fun.
nobody's fucking listening to you. You might as well just mute
You
yourself.
remember? I'm surprised that
You just don't like to hear the truth. You don't like
I can't even understand what
I
you're
love
saying.
how when I like break
Because everybody else is talking at the same time.
Jimmy, the reason why I smash shit is so that you have something to talk about the next day. Jimmy, are you having an allergic reaction or something? Your face is all puffy.
am I having a? That's funny. Why is the thing on your nose not healing?
His gout is acting up.
Yeah. You're looking a little yellow there. Is your lighting off or is that jaundice?
That's just cirrhosis. Don't worry about his cirrhosis.
Definitely cirrhosis.
Yeah, you know.
Fix
something
your
about
fucking
that.
lighting, dude. You look like shit.
Dave, the reason
Hey
why
Jimmy,
Shay's
I heard you like to pick on women's vaginas. So what's up with you obsessing over the women on TikTok's vaginas?
I like to pick on women's vaginas.
Is your wife okay with you watching the OnlyFans pages of the women of
Lauren is like horrendous for Jimmy.
Okay, why don't you not bring people's fucking marriages into shit, you fucking weirdo?
I mean,
It's relevant. It's relevant. He spoke about it. He spoke about it. It's relevant. So maybe you should sit the fuck down, doses.
I'm
No,
sorry.
don't bring up people's families, Shay. It's weird.
I'm sorry, but you can't
He's not up my family.
You can't hear anything that Jimmy's saying.
I know. Nobody cares what Jimmy says.
No smoking, Jimmy.
Jimmy, what do you say?
yes. Stop smoking, you fucking idiot.
Stop smoking.
Why don't you go to your Discord?
Actually, you know
all
what?
right, bye.
No. Give me 1 second.
Where did Jimmy go? Jimmy.
Isaac fucking.
He can come back when he's done his smoke. But when I tell somebody to stop smoking and then they go, like, fuck yourself.
He's working on the Goldfinger.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you shouldn't be talking about cirrhosis, by the way.
I just
You know
want
nothing
Yeah,
about
doses,
doses.
the moral
Why don't you
compass
go
of
take that
TikTok.
coffee that you keep dreaming about?
Listen, if I
Wasn't
had
your-
them, I would
your
take them
goal
gladly.
was, like,
I would
exactly-
gladly take them. Gladly.
Exactly. Well,
This is a whole
That's-
record.
that's
She
your niche.
wants to
That's not mine.
reclaim
I don't do-
marriage, which
I
she's
don't-
doing
I
a
don't
great
do
job
opiates.
at.
I do wine.
Yes, that's
so-
exactly what I want to do. Is buy
cares?
these fucking
You know,
leech.
you absolutely are. You before you jump
Who
in
even
here,
are you? Who
he's
the fuck
clearly
even are
saying
you? Who let this
how his
fucking
wife
nobody
is
up here?
pissed off
Who let this
because he's
fucking nobody
talking
in the box?
to a fucking muppet.
That's
Yes, I'm a
what you
muppet.
say,
Go roll
Joseph.
your chair into the
And
Hudson,
those
you freak.
doses.
I'll cry if I want to.
Joseph is so upset. Are you okay, girl?
I just don't understand why we're letting randos up
Every day,
here.
I
Like,
think
we just not,
it's
we just have a
like
fight without the randos.
Random.
It was
She's
Why
she's one of my top
You don't
gifters.
get to
No,
control who
Isaac,
comes in
I'm your
here.
fucking top gifter. I'm sending you weekly
I think-
shawarmas, okay?
Well, Spotted Turtle,
not
shout out
legit.
to her. She does the same thing. So
Yeah, and you know
Oh,
what?
does she?
I do it out of
she
gifting,
does.
not out of bribery.
Well, yes, because you're such a kind-hearted individual, you fucking lying cunt.
Ah, don't be doing that.
Somebody's got feelings.
That's the forbidden word.
Bye.
Well, I just want to put this out there. You Isaac and you guys are coming at Jimmy for fucking going after people's families. Well, you know what? There are certain people in here without naming names. I can if you want me to, but
Do it.
It's okay.
there are people in here
Finish the
in this live
sentence
and
first, though.
in the boxes and in the comments that have gone after fucking Jimmy's family. And
Actually,
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything, Kale?
You guys are sitting on
Do you know who you're talking
Oh,
to?
he's going
Do you know who you're fucking talking to? Have you not heard what Jimmy says about my fucking family? You think I give a fuck
Yeah.
if they make
And you know
comments
what?
on his fucking marriage?
You're fucking.
I don't
you're
give a
one of them
shit.
that went after- You're one of.
I don't give a shit.
Too,
Those
dude.
are adults.
When did I go after him for anything like
Nobody's
that?
fucking with
You're,
Nobody's talking about kids.
I saw it.
Are you still mad over that? It's okay, bud.
No, you can't possibly
Well, no,
compare
but
the
you
two.
can't sit here.
Talking about lazy blowjobs and stuff and someone's unalived brother.
Fucking something somebody fucking does in retaliation for like.
oh, shut up, Kale. You're gonna get kicked down. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
We've already
nobody's talking
concluded
about
that
kids.
Jimmy is the most degenerate.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Kyle's getting kicked down. Bye, Kyle.
You're a fucking victim. You're a fucking victim.
I can't
You
stand
know,
that
you-
guy's
you-
complete
you-
face. I'm a victim?
They fucking clap back. You're
I'm a victim?
Jimmy,
That's
you've been
the-
What's
alive
wrong with
for
being a
3
victim?
fucking You
Jim-
think
Are you
that
victim
is
shaming?
fake?
You guys.
Do you mean I have a victim complex? Like, there's nothing wrong with being a victim.
Kids.
Can I say something for a
Jimmy mother
second?
shamed her yesterday. Mother
That
shamed her.
Kyle is the one that
He can't make a sentence without saying Shay, Betty, or I. So,
Kyle's that guy that made fun of my voice, made that video, and then that whole 7-Eleven blowies account came from what Kyle said about me giving head behind 7-Eleven.
Kenny, we know you give head behind
Kyle
7-Eleven.
shot
Well, those Slurpees are
Cassidy
good health
Cage
commercials to
out
get
of
them.
the
I live in
page
the
before
poor
money to
box.
deface.
But anyway,
During
I need
Pride
people
Month.
all support
That's a
him and let
statement enough.
him.
Thank you.
Nobody heard what you said, Fancy. You fucking weirdo.
She's not a weirdo, actually.
I said that
Those
Kyle
those
was the
don't
guy
don't
who
yeah don't
pew-pewed.
How about not telling me what to say?
How about you don't
How
talk
about
over
chaos?
her so that we
How
can
about you
hear
don't
what
tell
she
me what
has
to
to
say?
say?
How
How
about you
about
don't tell me
that?
what to say?
Stop talking over her.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Whatever.
No, I would rather keep my.
So Chastity Cage was pew-pewed out of the painting that y'all bought from Wheat Kings for $200. Wheat Kings and Backwoods, remember them? They sold the painting and Wheat Kings said, how about you don't deface it? Because it's got a bunch of the enemies and the ops on it. And we were like, ooh, I wonder how many people are going to buy it and use it as target practice. Who was the fucking person shot out of the painting? Nick Cage, Chastity Cage, during Pride Month by fucking
Well, I'll
Kyle.
accept your.
He then
I will
proceeded to
accept
say
your
he was going to
invite,
pew
Isaac.
Christie out of the picture.
Oh, great. So,
If
like,
that's
did
not
you
an
like?
intimidation
So,
tactic, I
was
don't
it
know
like a
what
piece
is.
of blue yarn or some
My
like
son's a heavy
orange
sleeper,
yarn?
James. Just know that. I can get
Maybe
louder.
metallic yarn.
Kyle, I know Kyle made fun of me for being gay, too.
Jimmy's just sitting there talking to himself.
I'm so obsessed.
How do you own all of us, Jimmy? That's why you had to sabotage the live so that you got kicked down so that you could play victim. Yeah,
What do you mean?
yeah. Sabotage the live so then you can play victim.
He perpetuates
Sabotage.
bullying. And then calling us
I
bullies.
owned you. I got kicked down. I
Dude,
win.
look at you.
I win even
My
though
presence.
I was victory.
I know how you
We do like
feel.
Showtime.
Thanks for the flowers.
Like bringing us up.
I know how you feel when I come around. Just like in awe of me. You're in awe of me. You're in awe of me. Like,
How do I
here you
feel
are,
when you come around?
Here you are.
Like I'm talking to a degenerate human being who has no moral compass and then tries to play victim
Well, you
after.
all talk over each other. You all talk over each other. Yeah, nobody.
That's
can
because
hear
there's
you.
a bunch of people that don't like each other on the
That was
panel.
a bunch of
And you're not the one to talk to. You hang out with your friends and you guys talk over each other.
No,
Yeah.
oh,
That's what he has to do.
From the
Otherwise,
Streisand effect.
oh my god, I must have triggered Lindsay so hard. Look how she's acting today.
How am I acting? I'm not the one.
I don't know, like an idiot. I suppose.
stop talking over people.
There's
Jimmy.
all kinds of fucking words I could use. Look at you, you're just so hot and buff. Hey,
Keep it
Lindsay,
PG,
calm down.
buddy.
Why so serious? This
Keep it
is just,
PG.
hey, Lindsay.
How many
Hey,
hours a day do
Lindsay.
you think of
Hey,
your-
Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay.
Jimmy has a lady boner for Lindsay.
Or do you like?
Hey, Lindsay, it's
like,
just
random
TikTok. Don't be so
throughout the
serious.
day? Do you like go out?
It's
to people
only
and you're like,
TikTok.
"Man,
Lindsay, it's only
Lindsay's really
TikTok.
cool. I need to think about Lindsay. Or is
Lindsay,
it, like,
it's
around
only
dinner time?
TikTok. Why are you being
I
so
just am
serious?
Like, when
Oh
exactly
my god, I'm just
you
curious
get
as to why
And
you're
then
taking
you
this
sit
so
there and you
seriously,
talk about, like, the
Lindsay.
kids and everything.
Oh my
Lindsay,
god,
Lindsay,
did you
can you bring it down
regroup
to like
or
a
something?
4? Can you bring it
Like, no
down to like a
shit.
4,
Hey,
Lindsay?
Lindsay, could you bring it down to like a whore? Oh wait, that's your girlfriend. Fuck, whoops.
Oh, clever. So funny, Jimmy.
What does Jimmy say? What does Jimmy say?
I'm mad.
What does Jimmy say?
What's happening here? Well, we got Jimmy, the
Jerry,
biggest crybaby on
Jerry,
TikTok.
Jerry,
And then we got
Lindsay.
Lindsay, who
Dusty nuts over here.
Jimmy cries about all the time.
I cry about it all the time. Yeah, that's a misquote,
yeah, that's
right?
why you have to make up
Why
lies about her. And
No, this is why Translator called you a liar.
Jimmy can do is just
Transplanter called me a
Oh, that's
liar
all.
because I didn't want to tell him what I did for work.
No, he called you a liar.
No, he called me a liar because I told him I did something else, and he misrepresented what I said. So
you're felching over here.
I mean, you can call me a
This is what
fucking
I-
liar because Transplender said it, but the evidence is like, what did I lie about, Jimmy? Specify.
Everything that you've ever said.
Oh yeah,
You wanna
that's
start
why
from the top and
you
work
have
from
to
the
use
bottom?
that's why you have to use Transplender's words. as,
No, I
as
know,
a fact.
I know.
And me and
Isaac,
Translander
actually,
talked
you know,
about that.
listen,
and
you're
we've
fighting
concluded
for your life.
that
Isaac, you're fighting for your life right now on
I'm
TikTok.
fighting for my life. I'm chilling the fuck out. I'm having a chill day.
Hey, Isaac, why? Listen, why do you
You're
take
such
TikTok?
a little baby, dude. Shut up.
Oh, really? Oh, you
Yeah.
don't think my
I don't want to
arguments? What
listen
am
to
I?
you anymore, Jimmy. If you keep
You're
talking
such
over
a-
people, if you
You're
keep
fighting
talking
for
over
your
people,
life.
I'm gonna just kick you down.
Oh, wow.
Shay, stop barking. Shay,
Oh
stop
my God.
barking.
Whatever will I do if Isaac kicks me down?
I don't know. You'll just start a live and talk about it.
Did Jimmy start a live? Are you kidding me? He
Start
can't
live and
host.
talk about people that I don't
Jimmy would
care
get
about?
banned if he started a live.
Randomly earlier.
Really?
He has to join other people's
Oh,
lives so that he doesn't get banned.
Really sad.
I had no idea. What do they call it? Like people like pay money to go like smash things in. Like that's Isaac's life.
Talking about all of us.
Oh, Shay did that. Yeah. So you guys are fucking idiots.
You mean when I was joking around and having fun? With
Oh,
that?
joking around,
Yeah.
smashing your house? Yeah, I was just
Smashing
joking
my
around.
house? What?
Smashing my house. Yeah,
What are
last
you
night.
even
that's-
talking about? It was a chair.
What you did,
It was a chair. Don't try and
so you smashed a chair last night?
don't try and lie and say I was
Did you find a
smashing my
free
house.
chair
That's not
on
what happened.
Facebook Marketplace for a skit or something?
No,
Or
the chair was a piece of shit.
so why
I
did you
threw it
smash
on the
the
ground.
chair? Oh, so you just
Why does it
chair-
matter? How's that a
Because
gotcha?
Why does it matter?
Yeah, it's my life. I
You
can do whatever the fuck I want. You got a problem with it?
Oh, right. So you can do whatever you want.
Oh my
and nobody
god,
gets
you're
offended
such
about
a fucking baby.
it? Is that what it is?
Shut up, Jimmy.
Is that what it is?
I am so sick of listening to you already. If you don't have
Oh, yeah.
2,000 fucking coins in the next 5 minutes, I'm kicking you down.
All right. Well, you know
So-
what you do, Chad.
That's
You know what
just
you do,
promoting him to get more.
You know what you do now, Chad. It's like I can't believe that like I continuously find losers that congregate.
I can't believe that you're still on
Defeated
TikTok
by
after you're
me.
gonna get a fucking divorce because of it.
Hey Vic, are we getting divorced?
How's those
Hey
lazy
Vic, are you gonna
blowjobs,
give me a
Jimmy?
lazy blowjob tonight?
How's those going?
Wait, do you do lines of coke while you get a lazy blowjob?
Mm.
Well, I mean, like that's why we're so
They're
lazy.
usually done by like.
You do lines of coke while you gonna? You fucking albatross.
Oh wow,
You
that
absolute-
was a good comeback.
Listen to how she speaks. Oh, we're working on it. Let's go. Let's go.
That was a really good comeback there, Jimmy. Like, just repeat what she said. Holy.
Yeah. Not Lindsay fucking believing the girl that fucked her brother and made children with him.
Oh my god. Okay, you're getting kicked down.
No, that's what it is.
Don't be fucking.
Why are you gonna kick him down for that when you guys are talking about each other's families back and forth? I don't get it.
No, not Lindsay.
I didn't kick him down.
That fucked her brother.
He
Shut
needs
the
to.
fuck
He
up.
needs to stop. He needs to just shut the fuck up, or get 2,000 or
I don't have
1,600 more diamonds, Jimmy, or shut the fuck up.
What's
It's a diamond.
1,600 more, or shut up.
What constitutes as a diamond?
You see that number? You have 69 of them.
Look,
You are going dumb.
Oh, you're stuck with me, bitch.
All right, freedom fighter. That's Jimmy.
How much to get
Silent
My-
game with Jimmy.
and stuff?
600 more, or shut up.
no pineapple.
Hey, I want some thousand coins.
Yeah, you gotta be stupid for the stupid tax, though.
Why is the Walfart account talking shit to Jimmy? I thought that Lisa Bella and Jimmy were friends.
I don't know.
Oh, who's Isabella? I don't like her anymore.
Now, you.
I'm trying to have a sincere conversation. She's like, Kenny, it's not about you. Well, clearly it is about me, you stupid bitch. Like,
Yeah,
why
that's
are you
right, Kenny.
talking
She is
about
a stupid bitch. Like, fuck her, right, Kenny?
her? Like, fuck her, yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
her.
fuck her.
Fuck her.
Fuck
My
that
words.
bitch.
I'm glad you guys are trauma bonding over Lisa Bella.
I love a good trauma bond. It gets me really going, honestly.
What'd she do to hurt your feelings?
What did she do?
Yeah,
You know
what'd
what
she
she
do to
did.
hurt your feelings? Who's that for?
That was for Jimothy, I think? No,
Fancy
it was for
Pants.
Fancy Pants. Fancy
Oh,
Pants,
the
yeah.
idiot wearing the.
Stop talking, Jimmy. You need another 500.
I had to mute myself a couple times because my hubby's flapping in the background.
Burger King
I thought you stayed out of drama, Pylon Crew.
now.
Oh, well, sometimes.
Understand.
I don't know your actual name. That's why I'm just calling you that.
While you try to mute.
Jimmy, shut up or stop. You need 500 more diamonds or you're.
Hey, that's not true. If you want the actual story, you can come talk to me.
Yeah, well, if you can't afford the stupid tax, you have 1 more minute or I'm kicking you down.
Oh, whatever.
1 more minute. 500 coin, 500 diamonds.
Oh my god. I have no idea.
500 diamonds. You got 30 more seconds.
Doses, I
30
came in
more
here 'cause I saw
seconds.
some interesting people. I said I came in here because I saw some interesting people, and then Jimmy just had to take over.
Yeah, he's about to get kicked down. So.
Like, whatever.
So gross.
Irrelevant,
The only
irrelevant.
person that wants to support Jimmy's stupid tax is Bry Guy. So, and Bry Guy doesn't have enough diamonds.
The chain fatty.
I'm mad at you.
Chain fatty.
Couple more seconds,
Liar.
What'd
and
you
then
say
I can
about a
kick
chain?
him,
What
and
did
it's
you say about a
ethical.
Chain fatty.
Really? You fucking loser. Oh, you like shaming veterans' families. How about we tell her how you do that?
Isaac, hon, you're gonna ruin your viewership. Let it go.
Because he has a really
The
big problem with
entire
people that are
crew.
fat. I don't know. Maybe he saw something in himself there and was like, "Don't judge me. I'm mad at fatties, and I'm a fatty. Look at on that carnivore."
That's the only thing
Jimmy,
he's got.
Jimmy
is my weight,
has
like, for-
man titties, so he's not really one to talk.
My daughter lost a lot of weight now, but
But it doesn't
before
bother
she,
me.
like, when the pandemic happened, she gained some weight and she got her girly friend and stuff. Well, her boyfriend broke up with her and she was being body shamed for a while. And you know what I mean? It breaks my fucking heart. You know what I
Also,
mean?
menopause is a hell of a thing, and Vic, you're gonna get there before me, bitch.
Kenny, did you punch him out?
Yeah. What?
Did you punch that guy out?
No, my daughter actually stabbed him in the back of the neck with a pencil.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fancy. Fancy. You don't even have air conditioning. Oh, Seaman
I
coming
had
in
her
with the
back through the
big
whole thing.
insults. Even though she's literally showed her air conditioner, but whatever.
I had
Air
to get her in
conditioning.
trouble
What
though.
kind
I
of
told her
insult
just to
is
hit him,
that?
but I didn't tell her to stab him in the back of the neck with a pencil.
No, don't condone
That's
violence.
not
Just
what I'm
verbal
about.
violence. Verbal violence is okay, but not physical violence.
I wish hubby would have come in on this one because he had some choice words for Jimmy. Being a veteran and everything, you know, what he did to his, what he contributed to his life. Yeah. He had some very choice words to say to him.
So you're down for verbal abuse.
Did we leave?
If there was a woman
So
that
you
was
should,
being
are you
verbally
shocked,
abused, you'd be
Fancy?
like,
Are you
"It's
shocked?
fine."
Are you shocked, Fancy?
Jimmy
Like, are you
wasn't
sure you have
able
to
to
reconfirm that?
fulfill the stupid
Are you
tax, so
sure
he
you
got
have to
kicked
reconfirm
out.
that?
Fraud to me.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird.
You're on.
So
the
you're
side
out,
of bear
Fancy.
when
Get
it
your
comes to the
string
man
out and your
versus bear.
post-its and figure it the
Oh,
fuck out.
good one. Oh, that's so clever.
Are way better than anything that
So
you
I
could
just
ever.
thought
Jimmy,
Hey, Fan-
he would,
he
would
Seriously,
bring
Shane?
and verbal abuse.
Jimmy, he would bring you down a
I was
peg.
curious as to why you wouldn't stand with them. You would
Really
just
would.
tell them to stay there.
No.
That's good. That's good
Right,
time.
lady?
I can't even hear you. I can't hear you, Fancy. I don't know what you just said.
Yeah,
Somebody else
stop
was talking.
talking over her, doses.
It wasn't me talking, Isaac.
Sorry, you have a history.
Yeah, I know that, but get it right.
All right, my bad.
So you said that you have no problem with verbal abuse. So my question to you was, if a woman was in a relationship being verbally abused,
No,
you
I don't
just
like
say
that.
that's
Yeah.
cool, good to go.
No, that's not cool. No, I'll walk that back. Yeah. No, I don't like
Yeah.
that. Mm.
Jimmy.
So maybe let's not say that you're okay with verbal abuse.
I mean
Maybe
on
use your
TikTok.
head
Like
before you speak.
I mean on I said online. Or I should say online. That's what I mean. Not in real life. No, I don't like that. You're right.
And
Okay,
maybe
Dustin, you
it's
can
different
you can
because we're all
leave.
still people on the other side of the screen.
Some of us anyway.
Oh, and then Jimmy also he cannot talk in here because he wasn't able to fulfill his stupid tax, so he's gonna mute. Hi, Jimmy.
You know, like, mental abuse, like, for someone who's been through that, like, it sticks with you a hell of a lot more than physical abuse. It's way more damaging, I find.
Kenny, you mentally abuse me every day on this app. Okay, you send me on my Friday afternoon. I work so hard today.
I sent you a nice video because you keep calling me something.
What doses?
So I sent you a nice video.
abuse.
It was funny.
Okay,
You know
I
what?
was like,
tit for
oh,
tat, bitch, tit for tat. If you're gonna
Kenny, I
fucking
was
come
so
out
happy
there,
to go
if you're
home,
gonna
and then
come
I'm
out
like,
there with
I'll
fire,
just.
expect to get fucking burned.
Okay, this is a
That's it.
conversation, an A and B conversation. See yourself out, Shay.
It's like one a
No,
week,
I have
right?
to see
And so she
myself
paid
out.
up this week.
I mean, she finished her sentence. I
Oh my
think it was pretty relevant to the conversation. I don't think she really
It
chimed
wasn't.
in
It had nothing to
too
do with her.
much, you know.
No,
No,
it does.
no,
If you're gonna play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Don't turn around and try to play victim. No.
Who's playing victim? You don't even know. We were joking
you
around,
are.
Shay.
You
Settle
are,
the
actually.
fuck down. We were joking
You're-
around.
You're crying
Settle
like a
the
little
fuck
baby the past couple
down.
days. Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, I'm not
Have
okay.
you paid
You,
up your
have you met me,
second
Shay? Have you
shawarma?
met me?
Need a group hug, Joseph.
Oh, I've watched you for months. Remember?
Yeah, I know you have. You're a weirdo. Straight up.
Yeah. No. You
Oh
wanted to
no,
get to know me.
weirdo! Oh,
You
that
kept
probably
trying
hurt.
to add me as a friend for months, and I declined you. For months, you were trying to add me
What?
constantly, and I no, I
That was
rejected
like in,
you.
that was in like fucking December. Grow
I
up.
rejected. No, it was December, January,
I just said
February,
December.
March, April. You didn't
No.
stop.
No, wrong, liar, wrong,
So
liar,
you came to my
liar,
AI account
liar,
and friended me,
liar,
and then you
lies.
invited me to your lives, and then you turned around and cried about it after you found out who it was.
It was just weird.
That's pretty
Jay,
funny.
you should have. Can I just say, Jay, you shouldn't have admitted that that was
Wait.
you because everyone's
I don't
talking
care.
shit now.
I
guys
don't care
did
who's
hear-
talking shit. Do you think I care?
You
this is
should
TikTok.
care. You
This
should
is
care because
TikTok.
you look
Do you
like a
think I
stage
need
5
to
fucking
account
clinger.
Do
You look like a
think?
stage 5 clinger.
Not
Shay.
at all. No.
You
I look
so
like
fucking.
I look
What
like I
about like
just caught you
TikTok
in your own
scientists
bullshit.
and what everyone
I
else
caught you in your
does?
own bullshit. Hook,
Mm,
line, and fucking sinker.
Oh,
Boom!
man.
I got you.
These candles are
Keep crying.
legit.
Keep
They're
fucking
hilarious.
crying.
And
I
the
got
candles
you at
you
your
made
own
about me,
game.
Joseph, are
Your
way
own
worse.
fucking game.
The candle I made about you was so good, Kenny.
I don't
It was
really
so
understand
fun.
what the
So
problem
bad.
is with having like a fake account, and if you tell everybody that it's you after, like, isn't that like kind of like a
I'm not gonna take any tips from you, Isaac.
it's kind
no
of like
offense.
not really a
Nipping
like an insult that she had a fake account.
Yeah, I mean, you do it, so why can't I? Right?
How's my account
You
fake?
called it on. You called it on. I just played the game better than you did.
You know what? You should
Ooh,
get Jimmy back up here so my hubby can tell him what he thinks of him. But that would
Okay.
be fun. That would be fun for me.
Yeah,
That
let's
would be
do
fun.
it.
Who's your
Jimmy.
husband?
Oh,
That would be fun.
yeah. I got the screen recording going.
Is your husband
Do
in the box requesting to come up, or
Oh,
No,
wait, let me
no.
get my cookies and milk first.
He's sitting with you, right? Or he's by you.
Well, he kind of walked out after he heard Jimmy's fucking bullshit, and he's like, you know what? No, he's not worth my fucking energy. But
Jimmy
If
is
I
a
get him-
misogynist piece
Are
of
you
shit.
getting my hopes up?
if I get him back over here, though, he does have shit he wants to say to him as a veteran. Yeah. And what he does to veteran families, and then he advocates for veterans families afterwards and mental health. That's really
Oh,
fun.
yeah, I cooked the sausage.
That's a lot of fun.
Mental health one.
who got banned from Kick?
That was cute.
Destiny just got banned from Kick. For
Who fucking
saying
Destiny?
some- Lisa Bella's hero.
Nobody gives a fuck about Lisa Bella. Okay.
No.
You used to give a lot of
Why is
fucks
everybody
about her.
mad at that? I don't know who she is.
You used to give a lot of fucks about her.
Mhm.
What's the change? I'd like to
If
know
you
what
want, I
happened.
said, Shay, if you want to know, I'll talk to you about it privately.
You'll talk to me privately? Suddenly? What?
Yeah, he got banned from Kick for like saying fucked up shit about the firefighter that died at the Trump
You
rally.
just got all fucking butthurt that I was in your
Really
life.
not cool.
I said,
He
if you
said
want
it
to
on
know about that
Piers Morgan,
specific
too.
situation, I'm not going to air it publicly.
Okay,
Dread
well,
Zone, why would I let you up?
you said you don't even want to talk to me.
Well, I don't. Well, you know what? I don't know, Shay. I don't know what the fuck I even mean
You
anymore.
don't know. You don't know.
You don't.
Have another glass of wine.
I got my cookies and milk. Get them up there.
Actually, Shay, I bought these.
Kick is
What is it
a
called?
streaming platform for crime.
It's a peach
basically where
Cosmo
everybody
hard
goes
seltzer.
to stream crimes.
Perfect. You don't. This Cosmo. Those Cosmo
Yeah.
martinis that are pre-made
Yeah.
or premium.
Yeah, it's pre-made, I think. Hard seltzer.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hard seltzer, I guess.
Sup, Elder?
You guys
throw that
confuse
line,
me. First
and
you're like
we'll have a
fighting, and now you're like
conversation.
getting along over drinks. Like I'm like, I don't know, where am I?
I know the
right?
key to her heart, okay?
I just get along with everybody.
No, you don't, Kenny.
But like,
Oh, I love your outfit.
but like one minute you guys are like nice, and then the next minute you guys are like.
I don't know why
I
it's
don't
loading for so
know.
long there, Steffi. I'm gonna kick you down and then bring you back
Are
up.
you guys breaking up or getting together? I don't know.
What are you doing, Isaac?
I'm not talking
She's
to
a
you.
love-hate relationship.
Not talking.
Yeah, Pierre, bring Jimmy.
I don't want
Hey,
to
where's
talk to
Jimmy?
Jimmy. He can't
Yeah,
even
but
pay the
Nikki
stupid
has
tax,
been
so.
There's
Nikki's
elderberry.
husband died.
If Jimmy
That's
sends
not
me a
the
galaxy, he can come
He's
back up, but
he's lost interest now.
I
He's like,
guarantee he's not sending me a
Oh.
galaxy. He's a broke boy.
I wanted to hear that.
my husband doesn't waste time speaking to irrelevant people. so.
Jimmy, go ask Victoria for some money. I'm sure she could probably get you a galaxy for me so you can come back up.
In fact, he actually considered himself a breadwinner today. I laughed.
Oh, it could have been a good
Yeah.
video for friends to make.
Him and his fucking failing roofing business, where all of his
Isaac.
contracts are from his fucking wife.
Isaac, bring him back up. He has something important to say.
No, he's not coming back up unless he sends me a galaxy.
I have a question.
If
I
you
have a
can't-
question for Jimmy. I have a question. Hold on. I have a question for Jimmy.
He's muted. He can't answer.
Okay. But
Yeah.
can I just speak this piece? I watched a live the other night where Vivian Beaver was completely blitzed out of her mind. And she talked about how she had obtained the deed to
I'm gonna go put my kids to bed. I'll be back.
Nick Chastity Cage's house. How did you obtain that deed without having a
Realtor's license?
yes? So, with that being said, I'm like, that seems like to be a little
Shay, don't bring up people's fucking partners and shit.
We're doing conspiracy theories right now. Don't cut her off.
I didn't say a name. I said, how did she obtain?
Want to know what the
I
answer
said,
We don't do
how did she
dictatorships here.
obtain
Joseph.
the
Not for
deed?
you.
How did she
Wow,
obtain
that's
the deed
disappointing, Fancy
to-
Pan.
Let people
to
talk,
his
Joseph.
house? I didn't say any names. I said, how did she obtain the deed to his house? Because she said that publicly.
She
Where
did.
you get the deed to a house without having a realtor's license?
Hmm.
You can't get that without a realtor's license.
Hmm. So.
Steve,
That's how it is. Is that how it works in Canada?
illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah,
And
and if you were to
bring
like
that-
do that,
Thank you,
and
Elder.
then
I made it with my son.
spew
I
that
was cool.
online, that
Yeah,
would be
like
against
it.
the Freedom of Information and Privacy Act. So, kind of.
She spoke of, and I have the recording of it, that she obtained the deed to this man's house. Why would she do that? Why is that even relevant to her? Why does she care so much about the deed to this person's house?
Ryan says that deeds are public records.
Are they? Are they
don't know.
public record?
I don't know.
I don't think that's a public record.
I'll ask ChatGPT.
I guess this is why we're
But not
asking
only that,
questions.
why does she care to know?
There
About-
seems to be there's not a consensus. Like some people are saying you have to have a realtor. Other people are
But
saying no. I know in
I've-
the US you can get
I've never gone on this app and thought that I want to obtain a deed to someone's house. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Like,
stalker.
How does that information pertain to a
That's what I mean. Stalker. She's one of those crazy stalkers.
Okay, this is what it says. It says in Canada, property deeds are related and related real estate information are generally public records. However, accessing these records can vary depending on the province or territory. Here are some general points regarding the accessibility. What about in Ontario?
Yeah. I'm curious. I'm honestly this one boggled my mind. Like, why is she looking into it? And how did she get it? And why does she care?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it says in Ontario,
Can we
property
just stop
deeds.
searching each other off app, please? Thanks.
Can,
Who did that?
what?
I think
Whoever.
I'll tell that to Lorelai and
So Property
looking at
deeds
why-
and related real estate information are public records, and you do not need to be a realtor to access them in
Okay.
Ontario.
All right.
Fun,
We just-
fun little rabbit hole to
Still
go down.
weird.
See?
Just
Still
only.
weird.
Let's just talk shit to each other online and just leave our offline lives
It is.
alone.
It is a
We're
little bit
asking
weird.
It
questions.
goes both ways.
Are you like?
Jay and I aren't
Are
going
you?
around.
Are you like trying to defend?
This
Fever
was
right
public
now? I'm
information that
confused.
was brought. This was public information that came on the live that I'm asking questions about because it seemed really sus. That's all.
Yeah, but we shouldn't just talk about those things. Like, let's just call each
No.
other.
How about you don't try and
No,
tell us
why
what we
can't
can and
always
can't
have-
talk about?
If
Did I
they
say
are bringing
don't?
this
I
to
said we
public-
shouldn't.
You're
Isaac,
not a
let's try to
mod.
keep up.
You're not
Try
a
to
mod.
keep up.
You're not
Try
a
to keep up.
mod. You're
Try
not
to
a
keep
mod.
up.
You don't
Try to
Yeah,
keep up.
I'm keeping up.
If this-
I'm running my
if
own
this is
shit,
brought-
and it's
Stand your lane,
perfectly
Moses.
fucking fine to
Stand
ask
your
those
lane.
questions. How's that
If
sound?
this is brought public to public TikTok, it's okay for anyone to question what's being said on public TikTok. That is what
Yep.
I'm questioning. What was said publicly on fucking TikTok?
Yeah, and
I'm
we
not
got our
bringing up
answer.
anybody's personal information. I'm asking a question. That's all. If you don't like it, beat it.
Also, aren't we talking about Beaver? Isn't she like notorious?
No, we're
for-
not talking about Beaver. She's not even here. Like, why are we
No.
talking about people that
Okay,
aren't
you're
here?
getting
notorious.
annoying.
She's
The answer
notorious
to
for
your
dog
question.
That's just
I'm
annoying.
yeah.
Like,
Talking about people when they're not there.
Bring her
like,
in
what?
here.
Talk about
Remember,
it.
Joseph was just in a live, and Jimmy asked her about us, and they all started talking about us. But yet, as soon as we bring up Lorelai, why is everyone afraid of Lorelai?
Exactly. Her live beat when Isaac first started. Her live, everybody was talking about Isaac. Eminal was obsessing about Isaac, talking about spouses, etc. That's so funny.
Like, you make your TikTok little life around.
find it about-
I don't get this whole like, oh, we can't talk about them when they're not here. Like, how do you know she's not here? She's probably here.
They talked about me, my daughter. They talked about my daughter and I and my finances all on lives, and I'm not there.
What do you want, Dread Zone?
You know how many people talk shit about me?
Nobody. I don't even know who you
I
are.
don't know who you are.
Like, you're,
Zero
you know how many
people
people talk shit about me? Yeah, no one. Nobody even knows you. You got a case of main character syndrome there, Dread Zone?
I used to,
Hmm.
but then I walked away from all the BS.
So who's talking about you?
Samantha, for one.
Who?
Samantha,
America is talking about you?
get the cock out of your ears.
Are
I
you
said-
schizophrenic? Like, what are you?
He
I
says
didn't hear- I didn't
Samantha,
hear-
and Samantha talks shit about everybody.
Hmm.
Do you have any other examples that you'd like to share with the class?
TikTok scientists bust my balls.
People that matter.
Another one that busts everybody's balls. Please see his page for more results on that. Is there any other complaints that you'd like to bring forth to the class?
Shut the fuck up, Kenny.
Kenny, you're laughing.
Did you really need to come up and like, Samantha and TikTok scientists really bust my gears sometimes, guys. Maybe stop
Yeah.
talking about
Thank you
Beaver.
for hearing.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Is that you, Isaac? That sounds like something
that
that
was
should be
pretty fucking lame, dude. Not a good look. I don't know.
Tomato,
Boo.
tomato.
Yeah,
tomato,
throw the tomatoes.
Tomato.
I'm sorry, it was something funny. I'm gonna laugh about it.
That was funny. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I guess at least he wasn't slurring his words like other people, but
And at least now the two of them know. Samantha, TikTok scientist,
yes.
you done did it.
Way to fuck it
Upset
up.
the boy.
Yeah. Way to fuck it up, guys. Get your shit together. We expect more. That's it.
What was that sound? What sound? Schmitties.
What'd I miss?
Not a lot.
Just
Just
Jimmy
shit and
owned
shit.
us. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy, He owned every single one of us, and
Oh,
we're doing a live of shame. Right
self-proclaimed W.
now. And so we're all grieving the
Right.
loss that we had. And
Yeah.
can we have a moment of silence, please,
For what?
for Jimmy Onlove? Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next time, Jimmy, be able to actually like afford this stupid tax or fuck up.
Can't find a better man. Just Jimmy said.
Hey, look, it's Lisa Bella.
Whoever's asking if Wall Fart's Lisa Bella, it is.
Is it?
It is,
I don't
yeah.
know who's all the who's Wilson.
People claim it's Lisa Bella, but
I don't think it's Isabella.
I don't think it is either because they're
We don't
sticking
know
up
for
for
sure.
the case or whatever the fucking name is. But and there was other videos too that were like, I don't think this is Lisa. But she could be just doing those to throw you off. You
that
never
girl
know.
from TikTok claims Wilson is Lisa, but I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. If the majority of the content is that on that girl from TikTok, TikTok scientist, and Chastity Cage, then it's definitely
Well-
Lisa.
No, but there's
Yeah,
a
and
video where she's sticking up for Chastity Cage or whoever is behind that account.
Well, maybe that's trying to throw you off, but I remember Dose is saying that Lisa Bella said something to her in private like a month before the Wilson account, and the Wilson account said that private thing. It was like that. It was that girl from TikTok is Ruby, and now Wilson's like obsessed with Ruby, so something like that.
Oh. Speak on this because I looked at that whole thing
I'm
with
Sharky.
the Ruby.
Oh.
With her, she was trying to compare a Ruby with the girl from TikTok. Okay, I'm an esthetician by trade. There's literally like a difference between their eyebrows, their lips, their shape, everything, all of that. That girl from TikTok has her eyebrows, they're closer set to her eyes, whereas Ruby is like double the length of where her eyebrows meet up. There's no way they are the same person. I've looked at their facial features. I literally went to school for this. Her facial features do not match at all. Not at all.
We're gonna try this again, Dread Zone.
I was trying.
Any complaints? Let it out.
We will have a moment of silence for each one of your complaints, but only like a second though. For each complaint.
Nothing.
No complaints. Okay.
So why are you trying to come up here? Like,
Because it's a change from the lives that I usually frequent.
yeah. I seen you in a live today.
That she'd like to talk about.
I seen you in a live today with B. You and Aminal were in there. That was cute.
Dating show lives.
Yeah, she's funny. She'll like bring up like a married dude and start hitting on them. I was wondering why Aminal was in there. I was like, she's like notorious for like hitting on married dudes, right? It's kind of her shtick.
I'm sorry, who? Where was I again? What live was I in?
Isaac said B. I said like some dating advice thing.
Oh, so B is the one that was in Dose's live earlier where Aminal said his wife was Isaac, that look in the window, it would have been 10 times as bad by what was going on in there. I think it's in my Happy Days account. It happened like 2 hours ago. So my wife was so mad about it. And they were talking about some other live earlier, and I'm pretty sure it was B's.
If I was, it wasn't on this account.
I think it was him. Was it? Or am I getting that backwards there?
I'm not confirming or denying, but if I was, it wasn't on this account.
I have questions. I have a few questions because I've seen a few things, and what I have seen is where you talked about
Joey Two Guns.
putting people into an oven. I don't know.
Aren't you Joey Two Guns?
What was that?
Dread Zone?
Just curious, what was that?
I am not Joey Two Guns.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Was it the Dread Zone account who talked about putting people into ovens?
I don't know.
Is that a real thing? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Do you remember the account name? Because it probably wasn't this one.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of fake accounts on this app. They come in and depict other people, so I don't know.
Yeah, I had somebody do that to you yesterday.
I had I have multiple accounts under my name, so I question everything. I question everything. People have made fake accounts about me and has said some pretty crazy things. I'm just asking, do you ever make a statement about people being put into pizza ovens? Is that you?
You're confused. That's Death Knight. People get Death Knight and Dread Zone confused all the time.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Proceed.
I don't know why people get me and Death Knight confused. And I don't really care.
Because you're both boring, maybe? I don't know.
I'm just asking a question. I'm not dissing you. I think that context matters.
I don't know why this guy's on my panel. Like, he keeps coming up, and I'm like, what do you have to say, buddy? Like, let it out. What do you gotta say? And you're just like, just came to hang out.
I'm clearing the air.
Yeah, just here to hang out.
You clear the air.
What you got?
We're waiting.
Peace.
Clear wet air. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Yeah, he was too boring for it's like no. Dude literally like goes in lives and cries about me and then he comes in here, just come to hang
You know
out.
who he was more exciting than though? He was definitely more exciting than PG. Remember that time that PG came in the box, did absolutely nothing? Ooh.
I just have an issue with people's morbidity as a punchline. That's all.
I'll be
I
right
don't
back.
think that anybody should
I'll be right back.
to not be here anymore or to when they're angry. Anyway, so that's I got the wrong person.
You're up there, Crystal. You're definitely up there for boring.
So.
We're holding a moment of silence. Is anybody else on green gummies? Because I am. Just saying.
Just oh. Okay, that kind of night would have been spelled with a K. Just an FYI. I was a little confused there. Sorry.
Who's Samantha?
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. Not bad. I'm all talking.
Good time to read the comments.
You go so fast.
Someone is live.
Oh, who?
And no, I'm not 46.
Brad Guy's live with the ops.
Old though.
Good.
Yeah, I usually have a trouble with the mute button. Last night though, it was because I was getting muted. This time it was because I'm an idiot.
Ryan, I'm the oldest one on TikTok.
Good.
And we'll just say I'm the youngest.
How old are you, Kenny?
None of your business. I'm 30.
I'm 37 and
And you wonder why I think you off the payroll.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Oh, here's Ryan. Is this gonna be good?
What do you want, Ryan?
What's going on, brother?
Don't call me brother. Don't act like we're friends.
Who is Brian?
Yeah, you're weird.
Brian's one of my trolls.
Is he
Yeah.
at least funny?
Not really. He gets
I
mad,
can
then
be
he just
funny.
starts like making like rope comments. He's not. He's
I
very
guess,
like pro-Israel.
Now I'm just, you know, right.
Mm,
Come correct.
yeah. Cognitive dissonance, you know.
Okay,
Oh.
Hassan Watcher, whatever you say.
Son watcher. Ooh, good one.
Yeah, on the
Such an insult. I'm one of the
Idiot.
100,000 people that watches him.
Yeah, they're all fucking idiots.
Mm.
You don't think there could be 100,000 idiots in the world?
Okay,
Like,
so
down
this is the Destiny head. Destiny is like his fucking
Okay.
Lord and Savior.
I like Destiny, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
all
I mean that pretty much says it all. That's
Does it?
Yeah, it actually does. Yeah.
Remember when Hassan said that
I like
Ukraine was going
Destiny.
to get invaded and they got
I like
invaded the
Destiny.
next day?
What?
Remember that? It was fun, yeah.
What did he say?
He said Ukraine wasn't going to get invaded and then they got invaded the next day.
Okay.
He was so right. He's like, I know more than the U.S. State Department. I know more than the people in Ukraine.
Okay,
He's being all
so
boisterous
who
about it,
who
like a fucking
cares?
idiot.
What's your point here?
My point is that Hassan is a fucking idiot, and Destiny would never say something that stupid.
Destiny just got banned off Kick.
For
So
2 weeks.
And he
Didn't
might
just
be
get banned
losing
off
his
fucking TikTok 3
monetization
times?
on YouTube because of what he said on Pierce Morgan. So there's that.
yeah, like Destiny is
What the old lady say?
all right. You're done.
Oh wow, can't insult
Yeah,
women.
go throw a little temper tantrum now.
See, unlike most men on this app, Isaac, even being the young man that he is,
Oh look, it's Kyle.
actually respects women usually, and doesn't let shit happen to them, defends them, honorable.
How's it going, Kyle?
Oh, not too bad. Just Trish over
Oh
here
my God.
trying to find a job.
I was so close to being. What are you gay? Bye, Kyle.
Come fix my RV, you cocksucker.
That guy's such a
Is
fanboy.
that
It's
that ugly,
unbelievable.
creepy Kyle?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
the
he's
creepy
so-
Kyle.
Yeah, and he's sitting there making fun of me and my voice, but like, he is such a fucking ugly fucking thing to look at. Like, go fucking brush your teeth or something, bro. Like, nobody's gonna suck your cock because you're so fucking gross. Suck your cock for a fucking Slurpee.
Okay, let's cock jokes. Like
Well, I was just about to say one, but I won't.
we're talking about chickens and poultry. That's all. Yeah, we're talking about.
Well, I thought we were irrelevant, so I don't understand why. Like, it's so funny watching them come in and get all up in their feels and everything like that.
You would for a nickel for sure. Yeah, so Kyle was like, "Oh, I got such a good idea, guys. Let's make fake accounts of Isaac and then just like go around on the app and just be like really shitty human beings, and then everybody will think it's actually him, and we'll just like defame him." Oh, so clever. And then he makes this fucking Isaac Unemployed account, and it's like, good luck with that, buddy. You look like a fucking second grader.
He looks like a fucking hillbilly that just crawled out of the fucking swamp. And probably smells like it too with his fucking toe jam.
Fuck, man, you're
Nobody
making
wants to go
huge.
near his fucking penis, I'll tell you that.
So, again, let's pen jokes, you know. Call it a broken pencil. And
Is it not true now that you can get up in a box with only a few followers? So someone
Yeah,
like that can
you
just
can't
come
turn
in
your
and repeat the
camera on.
practice. You
I'm
can't.
glad I could help out the live. Come in on your main account, Kyle. I want to see your ugly mug.
Ew, no, I want to go to sleep tonight. I don't want nightmares.
Oh man. And then we got Moist Cake. We're gonna invite Moist Cake. Invite Billy.
What, Dose is his little right hand man?
Yeah, right.
I feel so sorry for that person, like a little follower. Reminds me of like if both of them were in jail together, like Moist Cake would be like holding the pocket. You know what I mean? Those
Buffalo Bill. See if Buffalo Bill will come up.
Buffalo Bill won't come up.
Buffalo Bill's actually kind of a funny troll. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's my husband.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, that's so cool.
you're lying. Don't
I'm lying.
lie to me like that. I guarantee your husband has a better temperament.
No, my husband wants nothing to do with TikTok, so he's all
Buffalo Bill one time, I went live. He's like, it's been 68 and a half hours since you were live last. What the hell? And it was like actually the amount of time that I wasn't live. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
And just said Jimmy's very, very sad and Brian's live right now.
Oh, Ryan's taking shots at Lindsay. You don't have a husband, is what he said. Ooh.
Oh no.
I'd say she's doing pretty good as a single mom then, you know. She's got a fucking mansion. Good work,
Did
Lindsay.
you hear Jimmy admit to saying,
But are they
"I didn't mean to
talking
come
about
over
me
here
on
and
the live?
cry"?
What, Fancy?
Jimmy said, "I didn't mean to come over here and cry, guys. I'm sorry."
I didn't mean to slur my words and get super drunk and look like
That's emotional, man.
Is the guy ever sober?
That's a
Like,
Well,
is it always
I've
good?
never seen a grown ass. Well, I have seen a lot of grown ass men cry like that, but he is super upset over people not liking him.
Why? What I say?
He's a sensitive individual.
Very sensitive.
Very unique. He's like a unique snowflake.
Criminal's more sensitive.
Who?
In all reality, I think that he is probably
Criminal.
the worst piece of human filth on this app. And there's enough human filth on this app. He's right there, top number one.
I'm annoying. That breaks my heart. I'm sad now.
His anger is a coping mechanism. Yeah. Apparently, he goes after my deceased brother because TikTok scientists bullied him. So he has to. He actually said that. Like,
That makes sense.
Not even kidding.
Can we have another moment of silence for Jimmy being mad or sad? Is he sad? Okay, let's have another.
Pour a beer out.
Yeah, let's pour our beer out and have a moment of silence. Hey, thank you. That was great.
That was good.
Well, Jimmy can be uncool. Jimmy can be uncool with that, but you know what? Like Lindsay and Shay were there for me when in my time of need, and none of them were. And they got to remember that I still love them, and like they're still like my friends. I built bonds with these people. Like I met them all in person. I talked to them offline. You know what I mean? But he has to understand that who was there for me and who wasn't. Right? There's a huge difference. And Shay, I've known Shay for years, and she's been one of my best like good friends on here for always. And I've been going through a lot of stuff lately, and I haven't been on this app for like 6 weeks and then 2 weeks before that. And because of what I was going through, and who was there for me? Shay.
You
Called
know
me
what you should
every
do?
single
You
day
should
to
make an
check up
AI
on
song
me.
about your friendship.
Well, Shay would call every day, even if I didn't answer the phone, even if I didn't, whatever. She still always pretty much called every day to see how I was doing. And they all have my phone numbers, and not one of them even bothered to call me.
Oh, look, it's Kyle. Turn your camera on.
No, I don't want
Why?
that.
Because otherwise you're getting kicked down.
Oh no! I'm not following your fucking rules.
Okay, bye.
See you later, bitch.
Loser.
Okay, that part was funny.
I'm not following your rules. I'm not following your rules. I'm a rebel.
I just want to throw out there that when you want to catch up on stuff because you had a busy day, Isaac's YouTube channel is fucking great.
It is.
Clean house, listen to all the craziness.
Oh no, he drew a hard line in the sand. Sorry, Kenny. I mean, if you need to not be friends with me just so you can be with friends with Jimmy who feels better about himself, that's fine.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
such a victim, Kyle. Everybody's
I'm
like,
not nice.
I look so bad right now.
I don't.
because I told you to
I don't
turn
know
your
what the
camera
benefit
on.
of being Jimmy's friend would be.
Well, he doesn't attack you. So I think the reason why most people don't speak out against him is because they know that they'll be like slandered for like a month. So
Well, I'm not worried about that. And like, there are things that, like, comments that I don't agree with. You know, like how they're attacking Amanda kind of bothers me, and especially in that kind of way. And I don't agree with what he said about your brother.
yeah, that shit's fucking whack.
That's my sister. My sister died too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, it's like I don't know. It's like one of those things that I just kind of expect on the internet, but like to try and blame TikTok scientists is some next level. Like what the fuck, dude?
Stop it. Is that a picture from the live earlier today? Stop it. And he sat there and was all like, "You got more drunk and you're drunk than whatever he said to me last night."
Look at this. Look at what he. So he puts a photo of me in the background, and then he does stupid shit like that. And then look at this one. This one's my favorite.
Holy fuck! Like those are some like even stretched out. Like you can see those fucking man titties. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's gonna go around in body shape and talk about weights and shit like that. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
he was like, my wrist is as thick as his arm, his arms, and I'm like, bro, your arm is like fucking. He has like upside down muscles, like.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, hold on. The math ain't math in here. He said your wrist was as big as his arm. So he's trying to say that he has like.
Oh no, I might have said that backwards. He said that his. Yeah, I can't remember how he said it, but he was like going after the thickness of my arms, and I'm like, bro, your arms have like flaps at the bottom.
You're like super skinny. Like
Yeah.
Jimmy's like 3 of you,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying that like whatever. You're just super skinny.
Yeah.
Jimmy's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's. I'm perfectly fine being fairly
But what's
skinny.
wrong? Like,
So like.
what are we all supposed to look like? I'm confused. Like, you can't be too much in nothing or anything. Like, what are we supposed to look like here?
Oh, and definitely don't have a
How
red
much money
dot
am I
on your
supposed to
nose.
invest to be
Don't
acceptable looking.
don't have a red dot on your
look
nose.
like Joseph is like her AI.
Mm.
Oh yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
That's
God
what
damn,
I'm
that shit smells good.
Real. Oh, poor Jimmy.
Somebody ordered pasta and it's making me hungry.
I can't believe I'm here and not watching these tears. But I looked and I think Brad guy, whatever account he's on, has me blocked.
Might have to phantom tax them.
They block me from their lives all the time now, except for their little meeting that they had. I wonder how that went down last night. How long their meeting was to discuss everything.
I went into his live on a fake account, and all I did was like I was like, "What's the topic here? What's the topic here?" And then I did like a yawn emoji, and I got blocked. Like, you guys are so sensitive. Yeah, if you ever really want to piss off a TikTok streamer, ask them what the topic is. They'll just be like, "What? Fuck you." It's the best. People do it to me all the time, and I'm like, that is not a genuine question. Go away. They're like, no, I'm actually serious. What's the topic? I'm like, okay, if you're actually being serious, like, it's a good troll question. Gets them every time. Oh man, that food smells good. Oh la 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 la. Is that the real Bob the Science Guy? What's up, Bob?
I do need to see a video of Jimmy's epic meltdown. I hear it is fantastic.
When was that?
It's going on.
It's going on right now.
Like real, like he is really upset
What's he upset about?
that he got muted.
Is he for real upset, or is he?
Well, I think.
Or is it fake? Is he actually going to be that upset on the internet?
Well, I mean, we all know like his little man tears. I mean, he does get really upset. He really does.
I know. I just can't believe
so upset.
I can't believe that.
He's a very sensitive foe. Mm-hmm. That's actually why he goes after me for having a deceased family member, is because like you don't know what we did to him, okay? You just don't understand the emotional trauma that we caused him. Okay?
Oh my god.
Moment of silence.
Do alphas cry?
Oh, he's not an alpha.
He's a beta. He's a
And yes, alphas
No,
do
but he
cry.
thinks he is.
Alphas
I'm
do
just trying
cry.
to play his own.
That I would
own
say that
game.
crying makes you more alpha.
Oh, this is.
Let it out.
And they, like, you know what else too? Like, they're upset about me being here. Like, look at who they support that have done me really dirty. Like Grandpa Dan about me and my daughter. People serious me and my daughter. People that left me homeless. You know what I mean? And look at the person Kyle. Nobody said anything to Kyle about the video he made about me, except for like my close friends. Like, what did they expect from me? Like, what the fuck did they want from me? Like, I can care for them and be friends with them, but don't expect me to be there for you all of a sudden when you need me, when you were never there for me.
So Jimmy's having a meltdown, eh? Is it in Brad Guy's live?
Little Red Freedom Fighter, yeah, he's nonstop.
Oh man. So I got
I'm gonna
some
have to get my
content for
snacks out.
tomorrow morning.
Sad face.
That's it.
Well, I'm just
He's saying how he won.
So,
He won.
Kenny, I was friends with Jimmy as well, and so what I will say to you is my loyalty only extends as far as like your loyalty. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so, like, I'm not telling you not to be friends with him or this or that. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, like.
Well, it's just hard because there's real connections already there. And I'm a person that, you know what I mean? Like, I get attached to people and, like, I have that bond, right? Like, it's not just, like, easier said than done, but I'm a forgiving person and I have understanding for people and the mistakes they make. You know what I mean? But, like, when my down comes to my loyalty, it's definitely to, like, Amanda, Shay, you know what I mean? Like, you and, like, you know what I mean? I have my, when it comes down to it, right? Like, it's
That's where it's hard.
like
Well,
I'm
it's hard.
guilty in a way, obviously, but it's hard when there's real connections
Mhm.
already been made, right? Like,
Well, if you do decide to not be Jimmy's friend anymore, expect like a good month of backlash. He takes that shit very, very he's a sensitive, unique individual. So
It's been like what, 6 months now. He's really mad at me. I don't think his little heart has mended yet. I'm sure it's gonna be a while. Like I was like a real dagger, I guess. Oh, got him.
yeah, like, and the thing is though, is like you don't really like go after him very often. He's always crying about you.
I know, that's the crazy thing.
It's
And to
weird.
be honest, I didn't even know like that's it's so yesterday you got to see like in action and like how it operates on how they really try to like isolate someone. And it's funny because they start blocking everyone from the lives and then all of a sudden then they bring up the people to the boxes. And so it was definitely interesting to see that like kind of like play out and see about my kids. I'm like, okay, yeah. Oh, you're kidnapping kids on the reservation? Yep, sure am. Making lots of money on that. Don't tell on me. You know what I mean? And so you just kind of whatever they I don't know.
Turn it off. You just don't even think about it. I can listen to people talk shit about me, and it just goes in one ear and out the other.
I've had people
but it's not.
I've had people question me if I really was a child abuser and stuff. You know what I mean? Like the things that they were saying about me, and like how Lorelai was saying that I drive drunk with my daughter and I bring her to house parties, and that I do crack and I smoke coke, or sorry, I did that backwards. Snort coke, smoke crack, whatever. You know what I mean? All those things being on social media could have had children's aid called on me. And you're hurting my child for what reason? Because you're mad at me because I told you the truth or called out your BS? So you want to be mad at me about that and you want to destroy my daughter's life too? You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting how low these people will go. And they use our children, they use their children, and they use charities to hide their true selves behind. That's what they do. I'm sorry to say, but that's what they do. Like, normal people don't bring up their child all the time on social media. Normal people don't sit there and, if they don't want their child to be brought up, then they don't bring them up. Most of these people are bringing up a child themselves and making a big, huge clout thing about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting. Like, and sympathy seekers, I can't stand them, especially on this app. Like, fucking no one cares about your drama. No one cares about your personal life, to be honest. Like, some people.
Yeah, they sit there, well, they bring up the kids too, or in any other situation in order to like shut people up in silence. Because no one can sit there and talk about the kids or anything, and no one is talking about the kids. But you know what I mean? But anytime they're on the defense, it's kids. It's like
Well, just like how Lorelai made a video, sat back to my video because she got called out because her fucking childhood, she's a liar, and I called her out on it. And then so she brings up her daughter, or I mean her son. It's like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? You know what I mean? Now we have to, like, now you're just trying to get people to feel sorry for you because you're a narcissist. And that's what narcissistic people do, is that once they're being found out, then they go to play on their sympathy, on like our sympathy, because they don't have any. And then take real people's drama, like my childhood, like she's using a drug addict family, which I grew up in, and
Did Ryan just do a face reveal?
Her trauma. It's like, that's my, like, you know what I mean? You're lying. You're a fucking liar. Like, the only time I had a good life is when my dad was with my stepmom honey for about 5 years. And then that was the only time. But after that, like, I went right back into that as a young kid. And it was really hard for me. You know what I mean? Like, and then being abused and the drinking and, like,
yeah, and unfortunately that's like Lorelai's MO though, you know what I mean? Like she literally it's lies. I mean, if you heard I'm actually glad that they kind of muted me. Like it actually ended up working in my favor because if I would have been talking, people would have been able to hear the full Lorelai rant, and it was fucking epic. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if you heard the rant that she did last night, I mean, a lot of production.
Yeah,
she's funny. I'm actually glad because I was talking and I didn't realize I was muted. So when I actually listened to it, I was like, oh, that's what she said. Like,
I want to see it now.
Oh, I'll see if I can send it to you.
You got Telegram?
Yeah.
Word. I think my Telegram is just the same as my handle, just Isaac Unleashed, no space, no underscore, or anything like that.
Like, there are people out there that, like, talk about their traumas and stuff, like, to, like, reach out to people, you know what I mean? To, like, there's some people where, like, I really bonded with them, and it's, like, it made me feel better, not about the situation, but it made me feel more able to wiser talk about, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes you feel like there's other people that went through the same thing. But then there's a difference for the people who use it to get purposely or trying to get people to feel sorry for them and to take away the bad that they did. You know what I mean? There's a difference, right?
I think there's a lot of stuff that's being done like behind the scenes that they don't want out, kind of thing. And it's just, you know what I mean? Like they want to sit here and cry like bullies and this and that when in fact they're actually.
Well, look at John and Mandy too. Richard Rich and them. Like, they ignored me for 5 days. They sent me a couple messages within that 5 days, didn't pay me my rent or pay me my check for working, and then paid me on the 5th day, didn't give me the month, knowing that I needed to borrow $300, and then caused me to go evicted. But then guess what? I'm all of a sudden the bad guy now. I'm the one that they fucking decided to go to my new employer and try to make me lose my job again. They're the ones that went all over social media for months and months, making videos about me and telling my secrets and things that I opened up to them, personal things that I opened up to them about, and they posted it on social media. And then they fucking get my friends and say all kinds of things that I supposedly said to them about my friends. But I'm the bad guy, and Phil the Goat Jeff wants to fucking, when I'm in that live, bring that up. Oh, let's get Richie Rich in here. You know what? Fuck you, goof. Because that is serious, real pain, and you clearly don't know the whole story.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
No, he's a sick fuck. I think Phil the Goat is sick. He is sick. He had this creepy smirk on his face the whole entire time for that live, and he loved to just throw things in my face. Loved it. Grandpa Dan he threw in my face. Richie Rich he tried to throw in my face. And then let Mama Laura come in there and just fucking paw dog me like that. And it wasn't even about that. The live wasn't even about that at all.
I thought Mama Laura's teeth were gonna fly out of her mouth.
Well, they show their true colors though. At the end of the day, though, Kenny, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I watched some of the clips from that, and you know what I mean. I didn't think that you looked bad whatsoever, but like Mama Laura, holy fuck, I would never do business with her. I would never buy anything from her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I mean, the rules of the trailer park, the rules of engagement seem to be a little bit wonky in the trailer park, but you know what I mean? Like they make themselves look bad. Like, you know what I mean? Do you on the, you know, the good old tiki-talkie, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say what you can and cannot do, but I mean, there are certain, you know what I mean? They're just, I don't know, if you're going to be running a so-called charity or you're going to be doing, you know, certain things, you should, you need to set yourself at a different standard. And for me, I would never want to donate to a charity that sits there and did what they did. I would have a little bit more respect for them. And I said this before, I would have more respect for them if they sat there and was like, you know what? We know the video is going around. We're just letting everybody know that we're addressing it. Please know that, you know, XYZ happened, but moving forward, we're taking this offline and we look forward to Christmas 2024. But instead, they had like a week-long, two-week-long, whatever, of completely, and it's men. It was, I mean, I understand that there's women part of it, but it was men, like men going after a woman. Like, that.
The problem.
Like you were so like you were supposed to be like, yeah, you guys are the good guys. Like, no.
The problem in this, though, it wasn't the woman who was attacked was responding to someone else bringing the Christmas crew up. Like they had control over what happened with her account. And this same woman has friendships and has stated many times that these are her friends. This is her friend group are running this charity, and then said, I told them not to give her anything. And it was interesting because that charity did not actually give her anything. It was one person who was a friend of said person who actually bought things off of her list. Nobody else. Then, after the fact, they gave Beaver a platform after she had completely used this organization to slander a woman 3 weeks prior. to even set off this questioning from this person, and with a whole bunch of slander that was like she defended herself on. It took her 3 weeks to stand up for herself. But then when she did, she then weaponized these people against her and then got a spot in the box to say, this one friend of hers bought some items, and then she said she took care of the rest, which is interesting because no other items were received off that list except for the ones that came from Rob. So where did the rest of those items go? And it's like interesting for the women to come up and say, I don't like this person, and I told them not to give her anything, for that person to then come in a box and say that she bought those items. Did you actually purchase those items off of the list and then cancel the order to be able to fuck her over at Christmas? Because that's what it sounds like you fucking did. You skeezy fucking bitch. And then turned this whole entire organization against her after you weaponized them against her. And then they fucking attacked her. Who is the person in the wrong here?
Yeah.
Why do you think these questions came about? Why do you think anybody, all the recipients, would now question what you fucking assholes are doing when this person received 3-4 items when everybody else had excessive items on their list that were fulfilled, and that person didn't, after you fucking said that you interjected to stop it, and the only person who actually contributed was one of her close friends? You think that she had no right to speak on it? Fuck you all. Fuck you all for the way you treated that person, for standing up for herself.
Hey, need to check WhatsApp. Hold on. Shade.
Well, and the thing too, like,
would.
I'm not like judging on this at all, but they keep talking about so people like with kids, like it was all for the kids. But then there's Crystal who got donations from Christmas Crew. You know what I mean? And this is another thing. They want me to stand with them constantly, and they get mad at me for having my friends who've been there for me. But they knew what I was going through at Christmas time, and nobody nominated me, and they were all my friends. Like, literally talked off the phone, met them like numerous times, wore their clothes, kind of friends. And not one of them nominated me. But then somebody who doesn't even have kids got nominated. Like, that seems fucked up to me.
It does. And then not only that, they went on this whole entire tirade saying, like, while the time they're smashing on a whole bunch of fucking a single mother who they helped out. While they smashed on them, they turned around and said that the money they earned, because apparently the recipients were handled separately than what they grifted for. I guess their whole entire grift or campaign to earn money, there was a whole bunch of money earned, and then they used these elves to hand out $100 gift cards to outside of grocery stores to random people, not the recipients. So that cash was ended up used for that. But they then said that each one of their elves got $500 worth of $100 gift cards to give out at these places. There's only said so many gift cards per elf. There's maybe 6 or 7 elves. And then the question was arise, well, where did the rest of the money go? Because that only equates to like $3,000 to maybe $5,000 at tops per elf. So where was the rest? Because there was a lot more money than that. And that's the question that arises. And not only that, this question arises because there were people who were actually on this app who were raising money for things that pocketed cash. And it was come out as fact that these people who were grifting or helping people were pocketing money. So I don't think that this is a hard thing to swallow. Not only that, they harassed a woman completely off this app, claiming that she was grifting and stole money from this app. And it turned out that person did not steal from the organization. So why are they allowed to scream to the rooftops that this person owes any kind of receipts, and when they do and they prove that they are actually innocent, but no one can question them when it comes to their receipts and how much they had acquired.
Well, yeah,
and how much
that's questioning the people that want to help. You know, they're helping people. You're making it so that people don't want to work with Christmas Crew anymore. It's all our fault, don't you know?
Well, like even owning a business or when you own a business or you do fundraisers, these kind of things are always going to arise. There's always going to be somebody asking about money, right? Especially if you're doing a fundraiser, there's always going to be people
Especially on
asking where the money's
TikTok.
going. And people are going to want to know where the money's going. Like they want to make sure that there's not being ripped off or it's a fraud. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's a normal
because it's common that people get ripped off.
It's a normal
common that people
question.
get ripped off. There's been
What isn't
I actually
normal? What isn't normal is the behavior that they're getting now for asking the question. That is the part that's not normal. That's when you should really ask them questions because why are they acting this way? Like I went on a website and looked at fundraisers and you can just simply ask questions. You know what I mean? And then you talk to somebody and they have no problem giving you the information. I got all the information. They sent me, all you gotta do is click on each link and it's every fucking detail where their money is spent.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get
Well,
blamed right now from this company? No.
The first thing that came up for me, like when I was on this app, there was a whole grift Christmas thing going on, and it was under the guise of it was helping women who escaped abusive situations. It was helping women in women's shelters and their kids when they've been hurt. So I went and I was bidding on a whole bunch of items up to the tune of $650 fucking dollars that I paid for these items that were actually falsified. The whole entire thing was falsified. It came out that the entire thing was a grift, and that money did not actually go to people in need.
You were part of New Bill?
Yeah, I didn't want to bring up the name, but at the same time, I was shown after the fact, and when I received the items, there was like ink on the back of the pictures. They weren't legit. I bid on them as Christmas gifts, and then the Christmas Crew came along and said, "Oh, okay, well, we'll help you out because you've been scammed off of this Christmas." And I declined. I said, "No, it's fine. I can handle my own," which I'm glad I did because this is how they treat the people that are in need. I'm like, fuck that. Like the gross things that were said about these women and the slandering and the talking back over questions. Like after seeing these actual people get caught in lies, why won't they just answer the questions instead of turning around and becoming inflammatory and trying to hurt people?
Yeah.
That's
all
where,
they know.
where I lie.
That's all they know. That's how they deal with everything.
Yeah, like why are you trying to hurt the person who asked the questions? Because after seeing it happen time and time again, and then the responses from them, you look like fucking scammers. All of you look like scammers. Especially how everything went down with the Camp for All. The Camp for All was an absolute shit show. And they slandered and bullied someone completely off the top who came out to be innocent in what they accused them of.
Like, I'm not saying that they're scammers or anything, but the one thing I know that they're guilty of and their behavior is showing is the way they treated Amanda. That they know what they did was wrong, and they can't face that. So now this is their behavior they're acting.
Well, they've treated a lot of people like that. They've hurt a lot of people in that way, and it seems like people who've bought from these. I'm gonna bring up another. There's a whole other fundraiser that was fundraised for, where these people who were collecting the money had taken, and I have proof of this, where they've taken the identities of people donating and trying to have them slandered behind the scenes using who paid for things and went, oh, this person, that person, blah, blah, blah. But they're gossip behind the scenes, sharing the payment information and the people's information to have them doxxed. And that's disgusting. You've just completely taken money from people who have tried to help you and you want to have them hurt. That's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
So
You don't do that.
I just want to read this comment. It says, I gave 300 of my disability support for a charity and was told I would receive a charitable receipt. Did you ever get that receipt? Because I don't think it's a real charity.
Well, it wasn't for the Christmas crew that she's talking about.
Oh.
She's talking about the Dunks for Kauai. And no, I don't even know if my money even went to that charity, because that Char in there, she also gave me part of that 300 was 100 for me, but I gave it to John. And there's no record or proof of even that going in, because it couldn't go through my account at that time because I had an overdraft. So I signed it over in Canadian Reaper, John's name, and then it never, I don't know if it made it to the charity or not. And it probably didn't, because Char never got her receipt.
But you don't use a charitable organization to turn around and abuse people. That's that's the biggest thing here, is that it was used to abuse people, and even after the fact, it was used to threaten people who questioned it. That's gross. Like, you know what I mean? You donate to the Children's Hospital, they fully disclose where the money went, they label it, and they tell exactly everything that was bought with these charitable things or whatever. And if you go to their website and you ask a question, nobody calls you a cunt or tries to harm your family.
See you
And
next
that's
Tuesday.
like, Char, I don't know if you want to answer this.
They don't call you a see you next Tuesday or
There we
try to
go.
describe you with
I don't know.
JJ in
I don't know
detail.
I don't know if Char wants to answer this or not. But with having low income and you're donating to a charity because you want to help out for that charity, would you still donate if you knew they were going to buy 2 cars? Would you still give $300 of your money if you knew it was going to go for them to buy 2 new cars?
Especially when they weren't advertising that they were using
No.
it for cars.
No, when they lied about it. That's what I mean. But this is what the lie is a bad thing. Because if you want to tell people that you want a charity for 2 vehicles, then you go ahead and say that right from the front, right from the beginning. You
Absolutely.
don't lie and have private conversations knowing that, oh, well, I'll get these guys to work more because we need that down payment. But we'll still keep telling them it's for this reason, not for the down payment. You don't get to fucking do that.
No.
That sounds
Well, not
shady.
only that.
Yeah,
with
that's
that,
what
with
my
that,
Lord done.
okay, sorry.
Bye, Lindsay.
Was
Have a
Lindsay
good night.
leaving?
You should
Okay.
send me that thing on Telegram.
And another problem I see with this is that when there's a charitable organization and they've come up with all this money, but usually at the end of every charity, they champion how much money was accrued during this. And there was a big secret behind it. There was a big secret. They didn't say, okay, well, this is how much was raised at the end. And usually that's a celebratory number. It wasn't. It was kept hush hush. And when anybody asked about that number, they were vilified and made to feel really shitty about it. So, I mean, that in itself is kind of shady. If you're running a charity, you should disclose the end result, the end game, and none of it was like it was like they took the money and then everything was quiet.
I wouldn't have helped out as much as I wouldn't have offered my grandfather's fucking wood carving that he passed away and offer that if I knew that people were just going to get a new fucking car. I need a new fucking car. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how that fucking works. Anyway, even if you did want to do it for a new car, you tell people that from the very beginning. You don't lie. Like,
Yeah.
Mama Laura is nothing but a fucking liar. She is a fucking pathological, horrible human being. She's a piece of fucking garbage on this fucking app. She
And
needs to be fucking
she was
shut the
caught
fuck up.
He was caught pocketing money from another organization that she had run too.
Yeah.
Another collecting from charity had pocketed the money. It was all disclosed that she actually put it in her own pocket. So how do we know that she's not doing that with other charities that she's running? And I don't think that anybody who's been caught doing this kind of thing should be even running a charity. If you can't handle the questions or have answers for these things, it sure as fuck looks like grifting.
Yeah, it's not a real charity though. It's a
She's
fake
lying
charity.
deceiver. She's a deceiver. She's a con artist. She's everything evil.
And then to try to champion that is like, oh, I helped you, so you better shut your mouth or whatever. Like the bullying that's involved in all of these charities that's going on, the bullying is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a
So-
real charity. It's a fake charity. They should be
I mean-
audited.
I remember they were asked if it was a charity, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them answered, and they called it not a charity, but something else, not an organization. Can't remember the word, but they declined that it was an actual charity, and they called it something else.
A fundraiser?
Not a fundraiser. I don't know. It slipped my mind, but I definitely remember them coming up with some excuse to say it's not a charity when forever they were calling it a charity until you know, people were questioning.
But
But
every
that's-
other,
yeah,
every
yeah,
other
it's not
charitable
recommended.
organization has to prove that in taxes to the government. You know what I mean? They have to. And so it's interesting though, the same people that
Yeah,
are
they
involved
called
in this
it.
thing.
They call. What did they? Yeah, no, I remember that. I was the one that asked the question.
Yeah, it was you.
They called it a.
It's a one syllable word.
Oh, it's so hard to remember.
Right? It'll
It
come.
should just be called a grift because that's what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, you're basically just stealing money from people under the guise of a good deed, and then you turn around and try to champion and make yourself seem like a big player in this. Like,
Grift.
oh, how dare you?
That's
how
the
dare
word,
you question
grift.
me? Yeah. Merry Christmas.
I don't know. I don't want to say that they did that because I know a lot of the people there, and I know they have like good hearts and stuff, and I just can't see them
Some of them
actually.
did have good hearts, but what about the ones
But-
that didn't?
Yeah.
What about the ones that didn't and they just silenced those other people because they're bullies? How do you know that? Right? Like, how do you differentiate between who's good and who's not when it comes to this? It's like we've seen how they try to silence people and threaten their families and stuff. So how do you know? Right? And I honestly feel for the people who put their heart into it and really wanted to do something good, and then those who turn around and try to hurt people.
Did you see TikTok scientist's comment?
No.
It's like Jimmy's claiming you doxed his street. Mama Laura's discontinued candles.
I doxed the street. How?
Apparently.
What? I don't know. He said my full name on a fucking. I don't know where he lives. Nor do I care, Jimler. I don't.
There's
give a
been
fuck where he
multiple
lives.
people in the last month that he's been doxing. So
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You can say my real name.
yeah, he's been
Yeah,
doing that a
they
lot.
can't do that. They do that all the time. Like
Show up,
Lorelai said
Jimler.
before,
Show up with your yellow finger. I'll fucking break it up your ass. Show up,
you
Jimler.
don't get to fucking treat people a certain way, and then when it comes back to you, play all victim. Like things don't work that way.
Yeah, and you're not going to silence people. There's some of us who have been through hell and back in their lives who really aren't intimidated by small fucks like you.
Yeah.
We're not. I'm not intimidated by you. You'll never fucking intimidate me, and neither will Beaver. So maybe you guys may have had your hand over other people. You won't be able to do that to me. You won't be able to silence me. I'll say what I fucking say, and I said what I said, and I don't take it back.
Yeah, same with Mama Laura.
Yeah, so apparently you made an account. Mm-hmm. Like,
Right, another fake account. That's apparently me.
yeah, because you're the one that made every fake account on TikTok.
This is the first time I've actually made a fake account that actually makes content. I don't even say shit. Like, if I've made a fake account, it's because I'm watching the people who say shit about me behind a blog. But I don't actually use that to say anything. I just watch them. This is the first time ever that I've actually made content with a fake account.
And
I come out as myself. I'll say what I say. I'm not afraid to say what I say with my whole chest. Unlike Beaver, who pretends that she doesn't make fake accounts but makes fake accounts.
Yeah, I caught her. She got all drunk the one night like a fucking idiot and went in. She got blocked from her main account, so she went in on a backup account that was 7-Eleven Blowies. That was an account that made a bunch of vile videos about me. And Lorelai, it was her voice and everything. I made a video about it. You know, she got caught. She got caught. And then all these videos, do you know how many accounts they made about me attacking me in these vile fucking ways? But then they're all innocent, like they don't do nothing, like it's fucking ridiculous.
So I got part 1 of the Jimmy meltdown. Should I watch it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Alright. I'm gonna have to take you guys down though.
Sure, no problem.
But give in like 10 minutes we'll start it.
And everybody can watch on YouTube because then you can see the actual boxes, right, Isaac?
Yeah, I'm gonna go sub only probably, and then you have to go to my YouTube.
Yeah, I've got your YouTube on my big screen. That's what I like about when you play it, videos. You get to see the videos on the comments.
Well, thank you for having me up. I appreciate
thank you for having me up.
And everybody's leaving already. I said 10 minutes, guys.
Oh, 10 minutes, okay.
No, you were saying about having fake accounts or whatever. Like I have a few that is exactly the same reason. I get blocked, so I want to go in. I never use them for anything. And then I have one that I'm actually putting content on now. It's kind of funny because it's the same thing you said. I've got one for content, and then a few that are just like, I guess you call them troll accounts. And then I have my George Soros, which is my backup. But I just changed it to George Soros to fuck with somebody last week. So I would go in a box as George Soros and then go to YouTube and play like a speech from George Soros. So they think he's actually talking in the box.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like, I don't know. I'll own up to my shit. I'll own up to what I said. It doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I say what I say. And sure, I played off the fake account because that's what they wanted me to do. They told me, come back to the fake account. Come back and take on this, like, AI war, whatever they did with, like, their 30 fucking accounts that were making content about us. I'm like, I'll play this fucking game. Sure, here
What's
you go.
up, Samantha?
Hi, guys. I just wanted you to know that I just heard I am traumatized again by Lorelai. I just heard 10 minutes ago Lorelai and Jimmy telling the whole world of TikTok and their friends that they are the leaders. And we are just weak followers. We're all weak followers. And Lorelai and Jimmy are now the leaders.
Oh,
Really? It's
yeah.
like, you know what?
That's
like
why
a whole-
Jimmy can't afford to, fulfill
Yeah.
the stupid tax. It's because he's the leader.
It's cute how they shit in their own hand and then clap and try to say that they're something because they're not. try harder, bitches.
Yeah, Isaac, if you before you went live and right before you went live and then like right when you went live, there was a bunch of Aminal like just obsessed with you on and on and on. And it's on my Happy Days account. And there's nothing much you'd have to, what do you call it? Edit. Like there's no see you at next Tuesday words or anything, I don't think. But
No, I seen a clip of it where he's like, yeah, this kid is like saying that I called him a P3DO. I never said that. And then like 2 seconds later, somebody's like, no, you did say that. And he's like, yeah.
yeah, and that guy goes like, don't you know who Chris Hansen is? And Aminal acts dumb, like maybe he doesn't know. And then, but he goes, yeah, you called him a P3DO.
Yeah, like
that was his joke. That was a dumb Aminal joke.
Yeah,
and it's like the reason why they go after Spotted Turtle is because Spotted Turtle said something similar about Happy, and that was like the like line in the sand for Aminal, and then first thing he does, like he threatens to sue me, and then the next day calls me a P3. He threatens to sue me for defamation, and then the next day calls me a P3DO with no evidence. It's like, yeah, okay, buddy.
And a goof, and he tried to claim goof didn't mean P3DO, but when you do serve time, goof is rat and P3DO.
Yeah,
That's
he tried claiming that the other day too when I was in a live, and he popped in the box. I was like,
he was trying to like act like he was some big jailbird and he knew what the code words were.
Right? He's so gangster, Toronto gangster, right? Like honestly, Isaac, it had nothing to do with Happy, the line being drawn. It goes far deeper than that between him and I. And if he that's why, like, you notice the other day he brought me up and then he starts talking nonstop because he was terrified I was going to say stuff. You know what I mean? So he just tries to cut me off. But it goes far deeper than.
You should send me the dossier.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm telling you. So here's the thing. The reason why I haven't is because it's about, let's say, about 200 phone text messages.
I literally just said that, you guys. Like, what? We know. No shit.
Yeah.
She said that.
Yeah.
At least she fucking owns it and apologized well, she didn't really apologize. But, like, she's not out there fucking going, oh, I never said that.
Well, they got me to go up into the morning show and apologize. He asked me, like, would I apologize, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm going to put some content to it because I would always say it gives me Chomo vibes because of all the content he was doing about children at the time. It bothered me. I had a gut instinct, as scientists will gladly brag about me in there, right? So I decided, okay, you know, I'll go. It was his very final live. He was going to do no more lives, right? So I get in the box. I said, you know, I'm sorry for having that saying that I had a gut feeling on an open platform. It's not something that I should do. And then nobody was happy enough with that fucking apology. And at the very end of his live, I don't know if it was the same live, but the very last live he ever did that he said he was ever going to do, the very last sentence that he said before he shut down the live was, I hope you die, bitch. And ended his live. People were like, wow. And then boom, he ended his live and nobody heard from him for a week.
That's when I first came on the scene, you guys, because I remember I met Shani and she said that this Aminal, who was somebody or whatever, had just canceled his show. And that's how I met the guy. And I think I called him out pretty good. I don't take back what I said.
I remember he was trying to move to Twitch, and then that failed. And then now he's like, oh, he only has 200 subscribers on YouTube. It's like, dude, you can't even get a viewer on Twitch, so.
No. So the thing with him is like, he paid for a friend of mine's to get her to 1,000. Someone in the park, right?
Yeah.
And that's basically what he does with even with his troll accounts. Is he's got 38,000 followers. He bought 37,000 of them.
Oh my God. If you guys are going to call her a liar, come up here and say it. Like, stop fucking spamming my comments.
What are we lying about?
See, this is the thing. So what happened was it became such a cult mentality. So during Christmas, I barely knew him, okay? And prior to Christmas, I went on a walk outside and I knew he went to a certain high school. So I put the camera on and showed him the high school. And he messages me one day and he's like, hey, you know, I want to do some new stuff for the people in the park, right? Can you show me around? I'm like, no problem. So I go, I'll do you one better. And I introduced him to the whole concept of our sacred fire and the teepee. We already had a teepee there, right? And then he was doing lives where people would you know, bring up whatever charity, and then he'd do a donation and he'd show it on the screen. So like Zen and her stupid husband would pitch their thing, and then he would throw them a lion or whatever gift on the app, right? And I did one, and then he gave me like, I don't know, 10 Tim Hortons cards, which I gave to all the homeless because that's what I do, right? But everything was a tax write-off for him. He's obligated to do 10% of his gross income for his based on his religion, right? So everything was just, attacks right off for him and clout, chasing clout.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the dude's deal is, but I'm pretty sure.
What's super annoying is like me talking to you guys is enough for them to be like, "Oh, see, they're best friends." Like, fuck off. Like,
Well, that's the thing. So,
yeah, because I condone everything that Spotted Turtle has done. Right? Like, I'm
They are
fully,
the leaders anyway.
I've got the whole dossier on her, and I watched everything. I know everything that she's done wrong. Like, fuck off. I don't care. Like, I don't agree with the shit you said about Happy. I obviously don't agree with that. I like Happy, but like,
yeah, that was it. And
moving on.
Here, I don't apologize unless I mean it. You know what I mean? So I put some thought to it. But the fact is, in our private messages, man, he is not the same person he is on this app. I knew him personally. I met him in person 5 or 6 times. I know Aminal, and his colors were like not good, even when he was coming to the park.
It's surprising how low he goes.
Yeah.
Like, the guy goes so low, and he always tries to say that he's the victim, but then he does the exact same thing that he's complaining about. Like, in the same fucking breath. It's like, dude, how are you gonna sit here and actually play victim, but like you're doing the exact same fucking thing?
Right. With me, it became him, Absorbed One, all of them, like the little cult, all went on to Discord or whatever, deep dive to try and find out if I'm this, if I'm that, if where I did my time, blah, blah, blah. They literally called the fucking Aboriginal court on me to see if I had ever worked there. The court reporter calls me. She's a friend of mine. She's like, they fucking called my old work.
Turtle, Brian was, I know you like him, but he was going to phone my probation officer on me when I was still on probation. Really had to mute, like,
I remember that.
He's proud of it, like, on and after, fucking prouder than shit about it. Like, I'm going to phone in on this stranger. I'm going to phone in. She doesn't have a right to be on this app.
Well, I think why Aminal made sure everybody thinks I'm this god-awful lying person is because not only the hundreds of private texts, my phone, because of whatever reasons, I'm not going to explain why, every single call I get is automatically audio recorded. So, like, I can delete them all, but my phone, if I say hello, that conversation is being recorded for quality assurance, so to speak.
Yeah.
And Aminal knows this.
Oh, everything
so
is.
He's terrified that I would either do a live or get up in here in Isaac's live or something and be and just do a whole 3-hour show and fucking blow everybody's minds about this piece of sack of shit.
I guarantee you wouldn't blow my mind. I have came to the conclusion that the guy will go as low as humanly possible, and just be like shameless in it. Like it's crazy to me because I thought he was a good guy, and then as soon as we started kind of having like some issues, he just went like bottom of the barrel on me, and I'm like, who even are you? I thought you were a totally different person, but
yeah, you just write one sentence in a comment. That's what happened with me and Brian said something in a comment, and I replied to the comment. I think he has. Brian says, I think Aminal's gone down the lefty cliff or whatever, and I go, I would agree. And he lost his fucking shit on me. He does all these things for people. No. He pays for people's rent. He does all this, and then they feel. Hang on, Samantha. Then he feels like they have to be loyal to him because he paid for A, B, and C, or donated to A, B, or C.
Yeah, I've heard whispers about that he's like low key paying people's like way, and then that's why they're loyal to him.
I've got the receipts, so to speak. That's what's great. That's why I know he loses his mind when he thinks that he hasn't got a bunch of people hating on me, kind of like in the comments here.
That's what
Those
happened
are
with
his
Alex.
members, right? Because you know,
Turtle, that's what happened with Alex. He helped Alex out, and then when Alex was just like basically fucking around and joking around and saying, "Oh, shut your mouth" or whatever, he disagreed with something Aminal said. Next thing you know, Aminal was just gonna destroy his life.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah, no,
ready
well,
to
I saw that live.
destroy
I
Alex's
saw that
life.
live
Like, what
with
kind of friend is that? That's not a friend. That's not somebody you need help from. Like, that's a sick individual.
I wasn't going to say names, but he's one of them. And Aminal did. I saw that live. He was ready to lose his shit and actually come out and say, I fucking paid your rent. I saved you from being fucking homeless. You're supposed to be loyal to me, blah, blah, blah.
I just want to said it the way he acted.
Gave me shit. Nothing. He bought that teepee for the park. That's not mine. You know what I mean? He never paid nothing. I don't need shit. I don't need clout chasing.
Why would they
Nobody
have wanted
sees
that
me.
from him?
What?
You guys even take that from him.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like it's kind of jinxed now, but whatever. It's all good. It's a beautiful fucking teepee, and I'm glad I fucking got it. We've got 2 there now. It's massive. It can sleep like 10 people, and the sacred fire is in the other teepee, so I don't feel like it's jinxed.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
there's a sacred
gonna-
fire that's been burning for almost 2 years in the other teepee, and we were going to move it over to the big one. I'm kind of glad we didn't, just because of, you know, everything that happened. Like, nobody ever films there. There's even signs that the government.
So I'm going to restart this stream on YouTube for the next part. So I'll be right back on YouTube.